Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you. Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you.
Coming to you live tonight from Cedar Cliff High School, it's Todd Edwards along with Marcellus Gutwald, and it's a big District 3 championship match, 6A style, featuring Harrisburg Cougars and Central York Panthers. Marcellus, it does not get any bigger than this tonight.
It does not. I am pumped like a pair of 95 Reeboks, but two heavyweight powerhouses here. Harrisburg Cougars going for their 5th straight District 3 6A title. Central Panthers are hungry, though. They've been coming in. It's a battle of the big dogs.
Well, you talk about, let's talk a little bit about the history here, their conference ranking. Central York comes in #1 in YAIAA. The Harrisburg Cougars, conversely, #1 out of the Mid-Penn. Their district ranking, well, Central York #1, Harrisburg #2 in District 3. Overall records, Central York comes in with an 11-1 record, and Harrisburg undefeated right now at 12-0. Their last matchup, we did that broadcast in November of 2023. Harrisburg defeated Central 28-21 in the District 3 semifinal matchup. History team wins, Harrisburg 4, Central still looking to get off the schneid with a possible win here tonight against the Harrisburg Cougars. Marcellus.
Well, that's why we're here, to see what happens. Let's take a look at some of these team stats. For Central York, 11-1, passing yards 238.8 per game, rushing yards 153.8, points given up 16.2 for Central. And then looking on the other side, the undefeated Cougars, passing yards 177.4, rushing yards 174.5. Talk about balance. Points per game, 33, and points given up, just 10. And I want to also point out, they did have a double overtime game against State College earlier in the season, 48-45. So if you think about factoring in giving up 45 to State College, only giving up 10 on average for the season, that's pretty incredible, Todd.
It is awesome. And, you know, some players to watch. Let's talk about it. I have some players to watch for Central York here. Dwayne Morgan, a safety, comes into this game with 5 interceptions, 2 pick sixes in this season for Dwayne Morgan, a shutdown safety. Colin Gurley, a tight end, defensive end, a Villanova commit, comes into this game with 7 sacks. And on the receiving end, 213 yards and 2 touchdowns. Brendan Smith, the wide receiver for Central York, a Kent State commit, over 1,200 yards and 22 touchdowns for Brendan Smith. DeMarcus Murray, another wide receiver for Central York, comes in with 676 yards and 6 TDs. And the running game for Central York is led by, well, Ali Johnson. Comes in with 44 tackles, 3 sacks, and over 200 yards and 4 touchdowns. Players to watch for Central York.
And then on the other side, for the Harrisburg Cougars, Sports Shooting Stars players to watch, got to start on that line with the big guy, Kevin Brown, senior offensive tackle and defensive end, West Virginia commit. If you missed the Pat McAfee show earlier this week, that's when he did his announcing that he's going to West York. Pat McAfee, and I'm going to quote this, said that his face and his hair make him look like Captain America. He is a Greek god statue of a man. So that's coming from that guy, Pat McAfee, 4-star recruit, number 3 player in the 2026 PA class. And then the wide receiver, Elias Koch, all-time wide receiver in Cougar history. He's also a cornerback, Rutgers commit, 13 touchdowns, over 1,000 yards already on the season. And then Noel Ewell, senior linebacker, 100 tackles on the season, 6.5 sacks. Of course, Rick Brown, junior linebacker, he's got 5 D1 offers already. He's nearing 100 tackles on the season, right at 97. And then Jayon Lewis, senior athletic defensive back, 3 interceptions, 687 yards, 13 touchdowns on the offensive side, Todd.
Take a breath. A lot of players for Harrisburg Cougars to keep an eye on. And we talk about the running back position, the head-to-head matchup. We mentioned Ali Johnson Jr. Let's not forget his brother Legend Johnson, who has 1,200 yards and 22 touchdowns. And Ali, we mentioned nearly 200 yards rushing with 3 touchdowns. On Harrisburg side, P.J. Dent comes in with 1,200 yards rushing and 13 touchdowns. And let's not forget Messiah Mickens, the running back, has over 400 yards rushing with 5 touchdowns. And a player to watch, Messiah Mickens, multiple offers, nearly 30 D1 offers as a running back, one of the top running backs in the state for Harrisburg Cougars tonight.
Yeah, for sure. And then on quarterback matchup of Juan Brooklyn Ace for Central Panthers, 2,600 yards, 35 touchdowns. He is the YAI AA Player of the Year, D1 Old Dominion commit. Also has the most touchdowns in York County, Adams County history with 81, I believe, or 84.
Yeah, and you figure he's Cade Prebula, Bo Prebula, the brothers here at Central York. He surpassed both of them.
Amazing. And then for the Cougars, Mikal Shank Jr., 2,100 yards, 22 touchdowns, mid-pen, first-team selection. He's got all kinds of D1's offers, still young, just a sophomore for those 12-0 Cougars.
Yeah, and let's talk about some of the storylines for tonight's broadcast featuring Harrisburg and Central York. Who wins in the Battle of the Trenches? Cougars' defensive line averages 270 pounds. Central York's offensive line averaging 230 pounds. Both secondaries tonight will be tested. For Harrisburg, wide receivers Elias Koch and Lewis, matched up on the Panther side. Brendan Smith, Ryan Brown Jr., and DeMarcus Murray are players to keep an eye out for Central. And the Harrisburg running game versus Central York's linebackers. The running backs we mentioned earlier for Harrisburg, P.J. Dent, Messiah Mickens, and the Panthers linebackers, Jeremiah Hunter and Colin Gurley. Should be a fun matchup watching those players go at it here tonight on Sports Shooting Stars.
Oh, for sure. Let's check out some of the keys to winning for the Harrisburg Cougars. Play Harrisburg football. Win the trenches, limit the penalties, and limit Central York's explosive plays. On the other side, for Central York, same thing. They got to play their own brand of football, that Panther York football. Win the time of possession, and third down conversions and stops are so important for for the Panthers.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We're under 20 minutes before kickoff here at Cedar Cliff High School. Fans are starting to file in. But let's mention our sponsors, because without our sponsors, this broadcast would not be possible tonight here on Sports Shooting Stars. We have several sponsors, starting off with GCM Mechanical, OSS Health, Bob Ruth Ford in Dillsburg, Pennsylvania, Gray Concrete to Go, S3 Performance Training, Barley Snyder Attorney at Law, Rhino Excavating Construction, Erie Insurance, Basil Insurance, Accountability for Life, Fairview Early Learning and Community Center, and some individual sponsors as well.
Yeah, Donnie and Linda Heindel and Sonia, and also don't want to forget GCM Built as well. And that we actually have more sponsors as well. And before, like you mentioned, we wouldn't be here without our sponsors. I wouldn't be here if my wife didn't let me out of the house. So big shout out to Sugar and the family at home.
There you go. Well said. And of course, one other point here we want to make on our pregame show, Marcellus.
Yeah, I would also talk about the Sports Shooting Stars Impact Player in honor of the Warrior Gannon. As a CMN kid, Gannon works tirelessly to champion the mission, attending fundraisers, teaming up with Penn State football, and even selling his artwork to support other CMN kids. His passion, generosity, and his heart truly define what it means to be a community shooting star. Just like a standout athletes lift their teammates, Gannon lifts up the people around him, and Sports Shooting Stars is proud to spotlight his impact on our community. Brought to you by the Children's Miracle Network Hospitals.
Outstanding. Well, fans, grab your bottles of water and grab some popcorn. Settle in the comfort of your own home, wherever you may be watching. And kickoff is moments away right here from Cedar Cliff High School.
Sports Shooting Stars, bring the game
to you.
For information, visit the Peyton Walker Foundation website at Peyton.
Have you ever wanted to remodel your business but don't know where to get started? Has your general contractor let you down? Projects last forever? At GCM, we're the general contractor and construction manager you can trust. We build trusted teams and collaborate with business owners, their vendors, and the brands they represent. We don't just build buildings, we build relationships and create spaces communities can be proud of. If you're a business owner, developer, or architect, give us a shot. Or recommend us, gcmbuilt.com. Construction. It's what we do.
Hey, Sports Shooting Stars. Let me introduce you to Rhino Excavating. They specialize in demo, excavation, concrete, and underground utilities. If you are a general contractor, business owner, or homeowners, we've got you covered. Our team is dedicated to delivering quality and reliability on every project. So, when you think of excavation, think Rhino Excavating and Construction. We're here to dig your dirt one scoop at a time. RhinoExcavating.com.
At GCM Mechanical, we understand the critical role HVAC and refrigeration systems play in running a business. We specialize in working closely with general contractors and local business owners. We got you covered with reliable maintenance, repairs, and new construction. When the pressure is on, you can count on us to deliver exceptional service and expertise. Trust GCM Mechanical to keep your systems running right. GCMmechanical.com.
So here at Fairview Early Learning and Community Center, our mission is to change the generation one child at a time. What we do is we take every opportunity to teach a child. It could be from learning how to walk, potty training, how to communicate with peers, and also how to tune in those fine motor skills that they have, and also preparation for kindergarten.
We love it here. And Linda has been here for a couple months. We love it here. She's learning. Yes, she's learning all about her alphabets and her numbers and everything like that. And this is an awesome place to have your child learn and grow.
This is our Zion location. On this side of town, this is our school age. We require that our school age do focus on reading and math daily for at least 30 minutes once they arrive from school. This also gives them time to complete their homework and do crafts and art projects before they do physical play. On the Zion location, we do cater to the private, public, and charter schools that are on the west side of town. So we do Logos Academy, Lincoln Charter School, York Academy, and all the York City schools that are on the west side of town.
We love
This is Marcellus Soul Block, and it's time to sit back and kick it with Dude Jones and friends. The Shooting Stars Sports Podcast Show.
We bring the game to you.
Yeah, you know us as being the #1 sports broadcast company in central Pennsylvania. And it's time to sit back and kick it with Dude Jones and friends. The Shooting Stars Sports Podcast Show. Want to become a sponsor of the broadcast? Or maybe you want to be a guest on this podcast? Well, you know what to do. Contact us. You can email sportshootingstars@gmail.com. If you need more content or want to support the Shooting Stars podcast, just go to our social media pages: Facebook, Instagram,
YouTube,
Twitter, and Snapchat. The Shooting Stars Sports Podcast Show with Dude Jones and friends. We bring the game
to you.
Contact us, sportshootingstars@gmail.com.
Is no restart.
Greetings and salutations, sports fans. Coming to you live tonight, it's Todd Edwards, along with my broadcast partner, Dude Jones.
And we hope you enjoy today's game. Please welcome to the field the Harrisburg Cougars.
Welcome back, sports fans. Todd Edwards, Marcellus Gottwald. We are moments away. Both teams are making their way onto the field. Harrisburg will be in their all-white jerseys with black numbers. Central York will be in their black jerseys with white numbers. And you can feel the excitement building here at Cedar Cliff High School.
Big time.
Or West Shore Stadium on the campus of Cedar Cliff High School.
Yeah, shared stadium with Redland
yes.
as well. And a lot of the Redland. Oh, here we go.
Central. Here we are. The Central York Panthers, we mentioned in our pregame show, come into this game with an 11-1 record. Their lone loss was outside the state of Pennsylvania against Archbishop Hoban, a perennial power prep school out of Ohio. Harrisburg, they played, they started it off at the York Rose Bowl with Emotep Charter, won in overtime against State College, the Baby Lions, who play tonight against Pittsburgh Central Catholic. The winner of that game plays the winner of this game tonight. A lot of playoff implications are on the line here tonight as this is the district final. And then next week, States will start in earnest.
Such actions may result in a fan being removed from West Shore Stadium. The student coaches and officials before
getting our pitch right now.
Their very best. You should give them yours. Be loud, be proud, be positive. Sportsmanship, the only missing piece.
There we go. Yeah, I mean, Central will be near side here to our broadcast booth. Far side, Harrisburg. We mentioned Harrisburg. They come in looking for their 5th straight District 3 6A championship. Wow. And quite an impressive resume under Coach Cal Everett, who's in his 15th season and just knows one thing, and that's winning.
Yes, he does. My goodness, going for the 5th, like you mentioned, and Jerry Janczak as well has just been doing this. I believe he said 42 years. He looks a lot younger than that, but man, they have a very well-oiled machine too. Yes. Interviewing both coaches, it's not your normal answers like, "Hey, we watch film, we do this." It is college D1 level coaching on both sides of these fields.
And number 52, Kate Solomon for Harrisburg.
At Harrisburg, they have some major D1 players, as do Central Panthers. I mean, Kevin Brown this week just released a video showing he's going to West Virginia.
Yeah.
Elias Koch, one of the top receivers in the state, if not the top receiver, going to Rutgers. And Messiah Mickens is going to make his choice known later in the month of December in terms of where he will go.
Well, you mentioned, Todd, that a lot of people put him as the #1 running back in the state. Number 9 in the nation. He was injured for the first half of that season, and Harrisburg still held it down.
Yes.
PJ is a beast
PJ
as well.
Again, yeah, over 1,000 yards rushing and a running back to keep an eye on for Harrisburg. Mikhail Shank Jr., a junior quarterback for Harrisburg. He'll lead his team. Of course, Brooklyn Nace, senior quarterback for Central York. 3-year starter going to Old Dominion University. And we talk about Kevin Brown. He has a younger brother, a freshman, Titus Brown.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's colors
who will be playing tonight.
The junior ROTC cadets, including
well, we mentioned it earlier, but we're going to give love to our sponsors throughout this. Not only our season-long sponsors, but we had a ton of sponsors step up for us, some individual people as well. So as we go through this broadcast, we're going to continue to give them love. And
oh, yeah, we'll talk.
To the field, the JRTC cadets.
The presenting the colors here at West Shore Stadium by the junior ROTC as we are moments away from the playing of our national anthem here for the District 3 6A Championship featuring Central York and Harrisburg.
Fans, at this time, please rise if able and direct your attention to the American flag here at West Shore Stadium. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. Active duty and all military veterans may render an appropriate hand salute as we honor the United States of America with a presentation of the Star Spangled Banner presented tonight by the Central York Marching Band.
There you have it, sports fans, the playing of our national anthem, courtesy of the Central York Marching Band.
Gotta love that feeling, man. I get goosebumps every single time. Big shout out to all the military, some of my family, some of your family, United States, man. Love it. You can feel it in the air. I'm going to give a shout out to the Sports Shooting Stars family, too. a lot of people out there make this whole engine go. We'll be back in just a few moments. Watching Sports Shooting Stars bring the game
to you. Sports fans, we are going to cut that promo. It looks like we're getting moments away from kickoff here. We will show that later in our broadcast. But right now, the special teams unit for both teams making their way out onto the playing field. Central getting set to receive the kickoff.
So which team's going to hit first, man? Tell you what, I think obviously momentum's a big deal.
Number 38, Edward Garcia.
Edward Garcia getting set to kick off
Number 0, Josh Barr.
for Harrisburg.
Legend
Johnson and Josh Barr back to receive the kickoff.
What a duo. So you can see both sides starting to get hyped up here, looking like some House of Pain jumping around.
And you can feel the excitement building here at West Shore Stadium on the campus of Cedar Cliff High School. Thank you for tuning in this Friday to Sports Shooting Stars. And what a season it's been with football, and we're, of course, upcoming will be our basketball season, which is just around the corner. Still games starting as early as November 28th with some tournaments, and the winter sports season is soon upon us. But right now it's all about District 3 6A championship football featuring Central York and Harrisburg. And Marcellus, I have to mention the weather. It was about 49 degrees coming into tonight's game.
I'll take
Not
it.
bad. Yeah, it's dry. It feels like football weather here at West Shore Stadium.
Yes, it does. It always hits me when we start the season in shorts and then end up having, as my grandma always told me, to wear my stocking hat. By the time we get to
We may need that by the end of this game, but right now it's ideal conditions.
Looking at the sheer numbers, looks like Central might have pretty even, but looks like from this angle, Central might have a little bit of a deeper bench. Oh. All right, what do we got here? No, fake attack.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. I know how excited I am. What's going through some of these players' minds? Like, let's go.
Yeah, to reach this level, District 3 championship. What a moment for both teams. And we are underway. Kick to the up man.
Nice catch, nice hands there.
DeMarcus Murray, the up man, returns it, and decent field position.
Tell you, that was
for
impressive.
Central York. Of course, Central York, led by their senior quarterback, Brooklyn Ace, Old Dominion University commit.
The ball will be spotted.
Brendan Smith, wide receiver, Kent State commit. And let's not forget number 8, Legend Johnson, running back for 1,000-yard rushing.
Yeah, the crowd's just talking about number 74. That kind of sticks out when you're looking there for the Cougars.
No doubt about it. And he'll be playing some defensive end on the offensive side, offensive tackle. I mentioned earlier his brother Titus Brown is just a smaller version of Kevin Brown and just a freshman. We'll be seeing him as well as a tight end athlete for the Harrisburg Cougars. Of course, their father is an assistant coach, Rick Brown, and under pressure, and down goes Nace. And just like that, the Cougars, Messiah Mickens. We talk about Messiah Mickens as a running back. I have seen him play D-end. He can cause a lot of chaos, and something to keep an eye out. Number 2 on the defensive end spot for Harrisburg, Messiah Mickens.
Last week had a pick 6, 2 back-to-back.
2 back-to-back. Tip ball. Ooh. Put that hand up. Messiah Mickens making some noise here on that defensive line.
If you're the Cougars, that's how you want to start the game. Exactly what they're doing, driving them back.
Yeah, 3rd and forever right now. Central moving right to left on your TV screen. And we'll see what they dial up here offensively. Nace back, under pressure, eludes a pass rush, on his feet. He's going to scramble for some positive yards. Not enough for the first down. It'll bring up a 4th down, and the punting unit will march out on the field.
I want to give a big shout out to the 1,000+ fans watching right now on YouTube alone. Really appreciate you guys.
Those numbers will go up as this game progresses. Hello and welcome this Friday night. I hope you have your bottled water and popcorn, maybe some coffee or hot chocolate, as Jamin Ilgenfritz in, the freshman, in to punt the ball. A 3-and-out offensively for Central York. High snap. Ilgenfritz gets the punt off.
Takes a Panther bounce there.
And now we'll see Harrisburg and their offense out on the field for the first time. We mentioned earlier about their offensive line averaging about 275 pounds. We're going to see a little bit of that right now.
Yeah, when I told Coach Janchak that's what we had him weighing in at, he thinks that it might be actually a little light. I said, well, maybe that was before dinner they weighed in there.
That O-line anchored by number 74, Kevin Brown, and number 71, Hussein Alt-Harfi. What a combination those two make. Number 71 and 74. For Harrisburg.
Oh, first play's a run.
First play, Messiah Mickens, a first down and more. Hard charging. And Messiah Mickens, we talked about him in our pregame show, nearly 30 Division I offers.
I tell you what, Josh Barr right there almost looked like that could have been a touchdown-saving tackle.
There the ball given to Mickens now on the left side. Into Panther territory. 2 big runs by Messiah Mickens. Josh Barr in on the tackle for Central York. Brings up a 2nd down and 1. Near side to us, number 1, Elias Koch, the Rutgers commit.
We've seen him as a sophomore. He's got all
50 touchdowns in his career. Just an amazing career. 4-year starter and some movement there by number 4, Jeremiah Hunter. And that'll be enough to move the chains.
Yeah, Koch, as you mentioned, going to Rutgers has everything. He's got the size, he's got the hands, the speed, the mindset.
Oh, he had all the major D1s. I mean, Notre Dame, Michigan after him. Picked Rutgers, Piscataway, New Jersey. Of course, Rutgers will be playing the Ohio State tomorrow. Right now, it's Harrisburg and Central York. District 3, 6A action. Fake to Mickens. Thrown far side, incomplete. Jayon Lewis.
Junior's pass completed to Jayon Lewis.
Jayon Lewis with his first reception.
Yeah, I mean, right off
that running game kind of sets up the passing game, as you were going to say there, Marcellus.
Yeah, exactly. You could tell right there that Central's kind of playing off a little bit to try to get a little space.
A 2nd down and 1 as we approach the 10-minute mark here in the opening quarter. And P.J. Dent not going anywhere. They're tackled by number 2, Dwayne Morgan, who has 2 pick sixes and 5 interceptions entering this game. A defensive player to watch for Central York. A loss of 1 brings up a 3rd down and should be 2.
That's exactly what Central needed. A little spark, a player to step up, make a play, setting up the first big play of the game here, 3rd and 2.
Shank looking for it all, looking. Oh, what a catch!
Oh!
Touchdown! Jayon Lewis, 32-yard touchdown. That's worthy of a replay.
32 yards.
Tell you what, he had great coverage there for the Panthers, but kind of got separation there.
Wow.
Laid out, made a beautiful catch off the beautiful throw. It's like he's wide receiver still down a little bit after that amazing catch.
Well, and he fell hard on the ground, but what a throw and catch by Harrisburg. And you can see they come in with a 12-0 record. Did not play a lot of cupcakes this year. And Central right now giving up the touchdown, but an injured Cougar right now being tended to in the end zone. But what a phenomenal catch. Touchdown.
What a call. Also by the offensive coordinator there, 3rd and 1. They were going for it all.
With an injury timeout on the field, we'll be back with more Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you.
Sports Shooting Stars.
We bring the game to you.
Sports Shooting Stars.
Jayon Lewis is walking out under his own accord with training staff. And again, what a great throw and catch. But still plenty of game here for Central. But Harrisburg breaks the ice first. The kick is up. And the kick is good. With 9:24 remaining in the opening quarter, it's Harrisburg 7, Central York 0. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game
to you.
Edward Garcia kicking off for Harrisburg. Back to receive the kick for Central York. Number 0, Josh Barr. Number 3, Brendan Smith. And number 8, Legend Johnson.
Welcome back, sports fans. Harrisburg getting set to kick the ball off to Central York. Legend Johnson back to receive the kickoff. You have Brendan Smith, the Kent State commit.
I mean, the Cougars came in here. They kind of always had that mindset of Harrisburg versus everybody. Kind of came in with a chip on their shoulder, and that kind of showed so far early in this game. Kent Central answered.
A short kick that's going to bounce out of bounds. That's going to be a penalty, and that's going to send Central York up with nice field position. Again, 2 kickoffs, 2 nice starting points for Central York. We'll see if they can capitalize.
See if they can get their ground game going a little bit. Legend Johnson.
Yeah, of course, you mentioned the offensive line led by Caden Graham, their center. Offensive guards, Miles Groman and Marion Mitchell, and their offensive tackles, Caden Solomon and Quentin Dolly.
For kicking out of bounds. Central York has elected to have Harrisburg re-kick.
And with the penalty, Central York's electing to have Harrisburg re-kick, which they'll move the ball back 5 yards. Now the ball will be teed up on Harrisburg's own 35. But right now, with 9:24 remaining, Harrisburg broke the ice first with a big 37-yard touchdown reception.
Broke the ice like Bruce Lee there.
Yeah. Jayon Lewis from Michael Shank. Great coverage by Central York's defense, but just a phenomenal play by the Cougars.
Well, they want the kickoff. If the Panthers can get a spark here and a good return, that would
Well,
bolt
and the
huge.
ever dangerous Brendan Smith, we know his speed and what he's capable of doing. We'll see if they try to kick it away from Brendan Smith. And speaking of Brendan Smith, with the ball out near the 40-yard line, still on his feet.
You saw his speed as he was cutting in there, but
Yeah.
Harrisburg Cougars, we look like about 10 of the 11 players in there on that tackle there.
Yeah, earlier this year I had a chance to see I had a bird's eye view on the sidelines when they Central defeated Delaware Valley, and the speed of Brendan Smith. It's one thing to see it high up here in elevation, but when you're down on the field, it's incredible burst of speed.
Well, we mentioned a lot of D1 prospects out here. Couple of these players we might see on Sundays coming up in the future.
I'm sure of that. There's no doubt about it. Central now with their second possession offensively with 9:15 remaining here in the opening quarter, the District 3 6A championship.
High snap.
Nace, high snap, controls the ball, looking to Colin Gurley, the Villanova commit, who's tackled by number 12, Derek Brown. Derek Brown, junior linebacker, a solid play. Already has 5 D1 offers from Syracuse, West Virginia, Minnesota, Pitt, and Boston College. And just a junior for the Cougars. We'll be calling Rick Brown's name quite often tonight, the linebacker spot.
Few Browns on that side, what we call it.
And Kevin Brown in on that tackle.
It's hard to miss him, number 74.
Yeah,
he sticks out like a sore thumb for sure.
Yes.
Tackle made by Derek Brown and Kevin Brown.
Here we go.
The
Another
Browns
big,
in on that tackle.
another big third down.
Yeah, 3rd down and 4. Complete near side to Brendan Smith, and that's enough for a first down, and the first down for Central York's offense. They'll move the chains.
Exactly what the Panthers needed here. You can kind of hear it on the crowd that we're over here sitting with a lot of Panther fans and family.
Yeah, they certainly didn't want to go another 3 and out. And some movement there along that defensive line of Harrisburg.
Encroachment the call against Harrisburg.
Encroachment is the call.
Makes it 1st down and 5.
First down and 5, the give.
Oh, second effort.
Second effort. Keeps his legs churning.
Legend Johnson with the carry.
You can see the power, all that work that he put in the offseason comes into handy right there.
That gain of 5 yards is good for
It's enough for a first down. For Central York on the run by Legend Johnson. New set of downs for Central York. Ball on the 32-yard line of Harrisburg, moving right to left on your TV screen.
You see Brooklyn there. They're very crafty how they try to get the encroachment call there. And then look over towards the sideline. Here we go.
Back to the running game. The give to Legend Johnson.
With the carry. Tackled by Kason Judge.
Kason Judge in on the tackle for Harrisburg. Brings up a 2nd down as we approach the 7-minute mark here from West Shore Stadium on the campus of Cedar Cliff High School. Nace looking for a receiver. No one open downfield. He's just going to have to make a little positive yardage out of that play.
Well, I can tell you, you can tell the offensive line for Central doing a much better job in this possession when it comes to giving Brooklyn some time. However, the Cougars' defensive backs there did an excellent. There was nowhere to go with the ball.
Yeah, just no open receivers downfield. Brings up a 3rd down and 5 for Central York. A high snap again. Nace controls it down the seam.
Oh!
What a catch by Colin Gurley, the tight end. Enough for the first down, and what a catch by Colin Gurley, number 9, the senior.
It's plays like that make a huge difference.
Legend Johnson with a carry.
Well, you talked about
in on the tackle for the Cougars.
4-year starter there, that tight end. That catch was one of the best plays I've seen this year. In fact, if you go back to the Cougar touchdown, we've had a couple great plays already.
Yeah, that's what they need in order to continue these drives playing against a Harrisburg. Nace under pressure.
Oh. Free play.
Free play, flag thrown, looking downfield into the end. It just stepped out of bounds.
Big time face mask on that from this angle.
There are multiple flags on the play.
Multiple flags being thrown on the play.
Yeah,
Those calls against Harrisburg, a hold. Cope with the pass deflection at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 4.
They're not. Oh yeah, it says 410.
Timeout on the field called by Central York.
This says 14, 18.
Fans, the Peyton Walker Foundation and PIAA District 3 have teamed up to promote awareness of sudden cardiac arrest, the #1 killer among high school athletes. District 3 fully supports and has partnered with the Peyton Walker Foundation to promote its mission in protecting the hearts of high school students. The foundation provides free heart screenings for students and athletes in District 3 schools to detect undiagnosed heart conditions in an effort to save young lives. The Peyton Walker Foundation also donates automated external defibrillators, also known as AEDs, to District 3 schools. In the event of a cardiac emergency, the nearest AED is located on the sideline with the athletic trainer or behind the home bleachers. For more information, visit the Peyton Walker Foundation online at PeytonWalker.org.
Community
Checking
Center.
hearts, protecting hearts,
AFL,
and saving
accountability
lives.
for life. Big shout out to
Following
Coach
the
Stoner
Central
and
York
that whole
timeout,
crew.
it's 3rd down and
And
4
Basil.
from the 5.
Basil Insurance as well. All sponsors here. A big 3rd down now for Central York. We'll see if they can convert. Nace under pressure. Kevin Brown coming under pressure. Nace still on his feet. Oh, it was brought down hard.
I tell you what, I think
Brooklyn Nace tackled for a loss by Derek Brown. The ball will be spotted.
4:26 remaining.
Is good. 4:26 remaining in the first quarter. Harrisburg 7, Central York 3.
Harrisburg 7, Central York 3. Also, from around the 717 in Pennsylvania, Solenko 14, McDevitt 7. Carter Scappa there giving us the report. We're talking about our sponsors. Also, want to give a shout out to Donnie and Linda Heindel, and Sonia and Destin, and of course Dawson. Make sure you let us know where you're watching from. I know people from Indiana already chiming in. People around the USA, let us know where you're from.
And Central York getting set to kick off here with 4:26 on the scoreboard with a 25-yard field goal by sophomore Brady Bird.
Kicking off for Central York, number 37, Brady Bird. Returning the kick for Harrisburg, number 8, Lewis Dillard.
Lewis Dillard back to set the return for Harrisburg.
And guys, we did have some audio issues. We should be up and running back to our normal selves. Sports Shooting Stars. Appreciate you holding on with us.
Deep kick. He may kick that to HIA Airport right now. Harrisburg International Airport, not returnable for Harrisburg.
Well, I don't know if it was planned, but during that national anthem, we did have a flyover. Nice and low airplane, and it just felt like it was part of the vibe.
Well, we're not too far from Harrisburg International Airport here. It's as the ball will be brought out to the 20-yard line for Harrisburg, and now we'll see Harrisburg's offense. Pretty impressive on that first drive. We'll see if they can continue that momentum here on this series.
Just got a shout out here from Bubba. Bubba is watching from Bubba's basement. Wow. I think he's 2.3 miles away, but too old to make it out here tonight. He's got his defibrillator at home watching.
The give to Messiah Mickens.
We talked about him before. Number one running back in most people's eyes in the state. Also big-time defender as well, as we saw earlier. And Harrisburg had those back-to-back interceptions within 16 seconds of each other. Pick sixes last week
against Manheim Township at Severance Field.
And he was one of them.
Brings up a 2nd down and 2. We are under 4 minutes here in the opening quarter. Harrisburg with the lead, 7-3. Shank back in shotgun formation.
Flag on the
And it looks like it may be a false start here. We're awaiting word from the officials.
A lot of stars in the building. We saw Cade Burkett out there on the field. Does a lot here in the 717 and beyond. I know his dad, Paul's a big Sports Shooting Stars fan, and he's watching. Big shout out to Paul as well.
Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Yeah, a lot of various media in attendance here tonight, and rightly so. It's a big matchup here in District 3 6A action. Now a 2nd down and 7 with the penalty. Quick pitch out, far sides, and enough for the first down, and a nice stiff arm.
Yeah, it seems right now Central's really giving them a lot of room there
7-yard gain
for the Cougars to play a little pitch and catch.
Lewis, yeah.
1st and 10, Cougars.
With a reception and a first down.
The ball on their own 30-yard line.
Ball now on the 30-yard line of Harrisburg. Back to that running game, Mickens. Out near the 40-yard line, Messiah Mickens.
Legend Johnson there.
Johnson with the tackle. Messiah Mickens will be making his commitment next month in December. Interesting to see where he decides to play at the next level.
A lot of college scouts just hoping and waiting for that answer.
Well, on his Instagram post, he did post Indiana, Oklahoma, and Ole Miss. Interesting to see who he picks from those 3, according to his Instagram account.
Good detective work there, Todd.
Brings up a 2nd down and 1. P.J. Dent now with a carry. 1st down and more into Central territory.
Tough tackle there. Looks like
Princeton Dent, the ball carrier. Tackled by Gentile Gill.
Gentile Gill in on the tackle for Central.
1st and 10 Cougars in Central York territory at the 47.
New set of downs for Harrisburg.
Ooh. Wow! Good defensive push there.
Yes.
Tackled by
Dwayne Morgan in on that tackle there. No gain on that carry. Brings up a 2nd down and 10.
They actually had Brown there lined up a couple steps back,
Yes,
looking like
with
he was
his
going to
brother
pull.
as well. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like they're putting their small package in.
Trips formation near side for Harrisburg. Brings up a 2nd down and 10.
5 wide receivers. Oh, right
and
up
the
the gut.
quarterback keeper by Shank.
Michael Shank Jr. on the quarterback draw.
Quarterback draw and 9-yard pickup for Michael Shank.
In on the tackle.
Josh Barr with the tackle for Central.
3rd down and 1.
Shank
and
officials timeout for an injury.
And an injury timeout on the field right now. It looks like Central York Panther is down as training staff tends to number 2. That's Dwayne Morgan.
Just had that big play a couple minutes ago.
Yes.
Takes a knee back up. Looks like he's walking himself over.
1:19 remaining here in first quarter action from West Shore Stadium. Harrisburg with a 7-3 lead.
Can Central Panthers get a turnover here or a big stop on 3rd down?
Following the injury timeout, Harrisburg has the ball. 3rd down and 1 at the Central York 30.
Harrisburg, they're led by their center, Kevin Mills. Offensive guards, Tavon Williamson, Hussein Altarafi. Offensive tackles, Daryl Dixon and Kevin Brown. Averaging nearly 275-pound offensive line. There's Mickens with the carry. And then picked up the 1st down, but
Messiah Mickens, the ball carrier.
He's down on the ground.
Well, that looks to be Elias Koch.
Yeah.
Officials timeout for an injury.
Oh, man.
Another injury on the field. A timeout on the field with 51 seconds remaining as Elias Koch is down, being tended to by training staff.
We mentioned the Rutgers commit. That's the last thing you want to see from any of the players here going D1. Hopefully he's able to get back in the game here. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back to you. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars.
At GCM Mechanical, we understand the critical role HVAC and refrigeration systems play in running a business. We specialize in working closely with general contractors and local business owners. We got you covered with reliable maintenance, repairs, and new construction. When the pressure is on, you can count on us to deliver exceptional service and expertise. Trust GCM Mechanical to keep your systems running right. GCMmechanical.com.
Welcome back, sports fans. Elias Koch walking off on his own accord here with the training staff.
Yeah, wishing him the best, man. He's walking off, but
rather gingerly.
Yes,
from our vantage point here.
Goes right down to do right to the floor there on the other side.
A new set of downs for Harrisburg as we're under 1 minute remaining here in the opening quarter. Harrisburg averaging 33 points a game while giving up only 10 points. Central York coming in averaging 46 points offensively and only giving 16 points up. Looking for a hole. Messiah Mickens being patient there. And
yeah, they had him all stopped there, but he was patient like you mentioned. Gave a little second, made a move to the left there. You can see why he's D1 and beyond.
Yes.
2-yard gain. Second down and 8.
2-yard pickup for Messiah Mickens brings up a 2nd down and 8. And that may be the final play in the opening quarter here from West Shore Stadium as the final seconds tick off from the District 3 6A Championship here on the campus of Cedar Cliff High School. And we've arrived at the end of the first quarter with your score, Harrisburg 7, Central York 3. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game
to you.
Hey, Sports Shooting Stars. Let me introduce you to Rhino Excavating. They specialize in demo, excavation, concrete, and underground utilities. If you are a general contractor, business owner, or homeowners, we've got you covered. Our team is dedicated to delivering quality and reliability on every project. So when you think of excavation, think Rhino Excavating and Construction. We're here to dig your dirt one scoop at a time. RhinoExcavating.com.
Have you ever wanted to remodel your business but don't know where to get started? Has your general contractor let you down? Projects last forever? At GCM, we're the general contractor and construction manager you can trust. We build trusted teams and collaborate with business owners, their vendors, and the brands they represent. We don't just build buildings, we build relationships and create spaces communities can be proud of. If you're a business owner, developer, or architect, give us a shot or recommend us, gcmbuilt.com. Construction, it's what we do.
At the start of the second quarter,
we are back. Scoring update, Twin Valley 14, Susquehanna Township 7 in the District 3 4A game taking place tonight. Switch sides here. A 2nd down and 8. Harrisburg now moving right to left. Bunch formation with receivers.
Yeah, they got plenty
of
over there.
Even out there. Going to Elias Koch.
Wow.
And wow, Koch back in off that injury, making it look rather easy.
I tell you
and
what,
a late flag thrown.
A little bit of taunting, it looked like possibly, but I tell you what, the way he walked off or limped off that field, I didn't think we were going to see him back today, and boom.
Just like that. I mean, that another D1 commit going to Rutgers. And you may be seeing him play not just Saturday, but Sunday.
Yeah. He's got all the intangibles.
An unsportsmanlike conduct call against Harrisburg.
We'll see what happens there if that comes back to bite him a little bit.
One-on-one coverage. You see the central defender just bounced right off Elias Koch.
Yeah.
Koch 6'3", 200 pounds. Blazing speed at the wide receiver spot.
Well, you mentioned they had the bunch formation here far left, and everybody, all the eyeballs, including myself, kind of went that way. All opened up for number
and
one.
Shank, yeah, one-on-one coverage complete to Elias Koch, but called on a penalty. Unsportsmanlike call. And now it brings up
1st down and 10 for the Cougars. The ball spotted near the 22-yard line.
Yeah, we did mention about Central Panthers secondaries definitely going to be tested all game and have been so far today.
And you see in the slot right now, Elias Koch.
He's got about 15 yards of open field there.
The give to Mickens, far side 20, 15. In for the score, Messiah Mickens, but a flag thrown early. We'll see if that's coming back.
The way the crowd's kind of looking, looks like it might be coming back. We'll see.
And some explosive plays we've seen here. Penalties have kind of negated that. First by the big reception by Elias Koch, and now Messiah Mickens' run would appear to be coming back. Touchdown run. Looks as if it will be coming back. They're moving backwards, Harrisburg. Not the direction they want to be moving, but Central enjoying this right now.
People talk about the three phases. They talk about turnovers. Well, penalties come into it as well. So far, Central York definitely has the advantage when it comes to the yellow flags.
Yeah, now at 1st and 20. Ball was on the 22. Now it's on the 32-yard line of Central York. They're wide open. Elias Koch can walk in for the score, but another flag thrown. And they're giving him some space, Elias Koch, and he's taking full advantage of it. But a flag thrown, and that may be coming back.
I can tell you, I don't think I've ever seen too many defensive backs give that much space. That's just so much respect for Elias Koch. But if it wasn't for those penalties, you can hear the Panther fans over here trying to figure out why they're that far off him.
Yeah. And it would appear to be coming back. It seems to be a reoccurring theme here.
Illegal touching the call against Harrisburg.
Illegal touch on Harrisburg.
They got it down to 1st and 20 now.
A 5-yard penalty and loss of down.
I kind of feel like at this point, Central's got to keep them from scoring on this drive. I mean, with these penalties going the way it is, you want to take advantage of this.
And a 25.
Oh, excuse me.
2nd and 25, a loss of down.
The Central York 37-yard line.
A 2nd down and 25. Ball now on the 37-yard line of Central. Harrisburg with the possession.
Oh, wide open.
Wide open to Elias Koch. Far side. Steps out of bounds.
Ooh.
And for the record, no flag thrown on that play.
Yeah, Harrisburg Cougars playing a little bit of bully ball right now.
Well, and again, we mentioned Elias Koch, 6'3", 200-pound receiver, 4-star receiver, again going to Rutgers. A 13-yard pickup by Elias Koch brings up a 3rd down and 12. And you have to feel, if you're Harrisburg right now, this is 4-down territory.
Yeah.
And the way they're moving the ball, they're really, it's just the penalty game. Penalties are kind of stopping Harrisburg right now. 3rd down and 12. Looking for it all in the end zone and caught for the score. Wow. Jayon Lewis with his 2nd touchdown.
Another dime drop there.
Complete to Jayon Lewis.
Lewis there. Coverage was there once again, but that pass was precision. The concentration there to haul that in, Todd.
Yeah.
Top level.
To Jayon Lewis, now 2 scores. And we talked about Messiah Mickens and Elias Koch, but let's not forget about Jayon Lewis. He's having a game of his career here tonight. 2 big scores, all under the big lights of District 3 6A Championship.
And both of them are the ones you want to have on your highlight reel for years and years to come.
Exactly. And the point after attempt for Harrisburg is up and good.
The kick is up and it is good with 11:26 remaining in the first half.
And with 11:26 remaining here in the first half, your score, Harrisburg 14, Central York 3.
You're watching Sports Shooting Stars.
We bring the game
to you. We talked about the Sports Shooting Stars impact player earlier in the pregame in honor of the Warrior Gannon, the Children's Miracle Network Hospital's kid. Gannon works tirelessly to champion the mission, attending fundraisers, teaming up with Penn State football, even selling his artwork to support other CMN kids. His passion, generosity, and heart truly define what it means to be a community Shooting Stars. Big shout out to our guy Gannon, Warrior Gannon.
And Harrisburg getting set to kick off to Central York.
Garcia kicking off for Harrisburg.
Garcia
Back to receive the
getting
kick
set to
for
kick it
Central
off.
York. Josh Barr, Brendan Smith, and Legend Johnson.
Legend Johnson back to receive the kick, along with Josh Barr and Brendan Smith. High, short kick, returnable. It's Dwayne Morgan with a return out to about the 35-yard line.
Dwayne Morgan with the kickoff return. Tackled by Amir Russell.
And now Central's offense is going to make their way out on the field. And interesting to see
the 35-yard line.
What Central can dial up here.
Well, we mentioned all the people watching out there. Big shout out to Adam Boblets and Ray's Pit Beef. He's probably eating some of that delicious food watching the game.
Now Central moving left to right on your TV screen. Harrisburg with the lead, 14-3. Gurley in motion.
Cougars there once again. I tell you what, they can
corralling the Panther Legend Johnson.
At the line of scrimmage by
they definitely all about that team tackling.
A loss of 1 on the play. Second down and 11.
The last time Central defeated
line.
Harrisburg, 2008.
Oh,
interesting stat pointed out during my research leading up to tonight's broadcast. Brings up a second down and 11 for Central York. Play clock down to 7. Nace under pressure, scrambles out of the pocket, looking downfield. Oh, and swatted away.
Beautiful hands there to get in there and break that.
Jawan Johnson, pass intended for Colin Gurley. And a flag thrown. A stop in the clock with 10:29 remaining here before halftime.
Well, you can see the push there by number 64, Rashad Wright, just a sophomore, 5'10", 240, went right up the middle, dove for Brooklyn. Brooklyn just crafty, though, just got out of that.
Penalty called, roughing the passer against Harrisburg.
That is a 15-yard
penalty. A 15-yard penalty, a personal foul. That will move the chains for Central York.
The ball will be spotted on the Central York 49-yard line.
And now Central near midfield. Favorable field position for Central York here with 10:29 remaining before halftime. New set of downs for Central York. The give to Legend Johnson, looking for running room, has some of that. Down inside the 45-yard line of Harrisburg. Nice carry by Legend Johnson.
That was part of the game plan coming in there. Can the Panthers try to start to wear out the Cougars? The Cougars are just so tough up front, but starting to see a positive play there by Legend
Johnson. Comes into this game with over 1,000 yards rushing. Nace looking downfield. Complete to Brendan Smith.
Looks like another Cougar player down here.
8-yard gain.
An 8-yard pickup.
Central York first down. Officials timeout for Harrisburg.
An injury timeout on the field with 9:56 remaining. Harrisburg 14, Central York 3. You're watching Sports Shooting.
Sports Shooting Stars.
We bring the game to you.
Sports Shooting Stars. Sports Shooting Stars.
We bring the game to you.
Welcome back, sports fans. Coming off the injury timeout, Jawan Johnson, the injured Cougar, walked off the field on his own accord. Brings up a 1st down and 10 for Central York. Ball on the 36-yard line of the Cougars. Nace down in the seam to Colin Gurley.
Tell you what, that was a vet move by the quarterback. Just stayed calm, looked over those huge linemen, floated it right up over. Josh Barr.
Correction, that's Josh Barr with a reception.
1st down. 1st and 10 Panthers.
You're starting to feel like you got to punch this in if you can, obviously. Up the gut.
Complete.
Legend Johnson
with a reception.
Number 12, Derek Brown.
Derek Brown with the tackle for Harrisburg.
Oh!
Looking for it all and complete. Touchdown.
Panthers!
Central York. DeMarcus Murray with the 11-yard touchdown.
Just a sophomore. His dad's behind us there. Got to be proud there. They needed it bad. They got it.
They got a touch. They needed it in a big way and got it. Nace to DeMarcus Murray, 11-yard touchdown reception. As Brady Burt is on for the point after attempt. Nice drive by Central York. Point after attempt is up and good. With 9:09 remaining before halftime, your score, Harrisburg 14, Central 10. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you.
Into the 3rd quarter and then draw a big pot before tonight's game has concluded. So give with your heart and support the Link Ford Youth Group, formerly Medards House Youth Center.
Central York getting set to kick off here after the 11-yard touchdown reception from Brooklyn Nace to DeMarcus Murray. Lewis Dillard back to receive the kick for Harrisburg.
Definitely brought some more life into the Central stands and the team over there jumping around again. Can they stop this Cougar offense, though?
Burt, end over end kick, boots it to Carlisle there.
Yes, I tell you what, if you want to keep it out of the return hands, that's what you do there. Boot it out the back.
Making a long field for Harrisburg. The ball will be set up on their 20-yard line, but this offense for Harrisburg, it's been on fire tonight. We'll see.
Brings me little glimpses of the 87 Fiesta Bowl, Miami Hurricanes versus the Penn State Nittany Lions. Nittany Lions kind of did that bend but don't break type, kind of just stuck in the game. But right now, 14-10, Cougars with the advantage.
Yep. 9:09 remaining before halftime. There's a shift there by the offensive line. Mickens.
Whoa!
Brought down. Mickens Colin Gurley in on this tackle for a loss.
Big time players make big time plays.
Yep.
That was one right there.
Second down and 15.
Brings up a second down and 15, a 5-yard loss for Harrisburg.
Central definitely looks like they're getting up closer now. Not giving as much space on those wide receivers.
See that, yeah, particularly on the slot there with Elias Koch near side.
Ooh.
Mickens far side, 30, 35, 40. Midfield steps out of bounds. And just when you thought
Messiah Mickens on the carry.
you had him, I mean, on that big run by Messiah Mickens.
Just see the power that he's got and the speed all in one.
Great combination for Messiah Mickens, as you mentioned, just not power but speed. An interesting P.J. Denser 1,000-yard rusher and Messiah Mickens chiming in tonight, as you mentioned, big-time players making big-time plays.
Yeah, I'm hoping he's all right there. And the way he kind of pulled up, I don't know if he's just being cautious, but what a run.
Back to the running game. Dent with a carry. Brings up a second down.
Tackled by Josh Barr.
Josh Barr in on the tackle.
Hunter, again, a 5.
A 5-yard pickup, second down and 5. It's been a clean game so far. No fumbles, no turnovers yet with this game.
Well, you know the old sports reporter trick. When you say that, sometimes it happens.
Pass complete. Jayon Lewis.
Michael Schenk Jr.'s pass completed to
A third down and short.
Yes, a third and short. This looks like it'll be about a third down and 1.
4-yard gain. Third down and 1, Harrisburg.
Running game. He's gone. Mickens, 10-5, in for the score. Now a flag thrown.
Kind of thrown pretty early there.
And it looks like it's coming back.
Well, either the Harrisburg Cougars fans are yelling the color boo or blue or something.
They're not happy with that call.
Definitely when it comes to advantages on the flags, as you mentioned, penalty yards so far.
Certainly lean towards Harrisburg right now. A hold against the Harrisburg Cougars. That touchdown run coming back.
Happened right kind of in front of us here.
A
10-yard penalty from the spot.
Third down and 8.
Brings up
For the Cougars. The ball spotted at the Central York 46-yard line.
Ball now on the 46-yard line. A third down and 8 for Harrisburg.
Oh,
back to that running game.
With the cut.
What moves by Messiah Mickens.
Just a downhill runner with speed and power.
A lot of power.
It's kind of a pick your poison. Like, what do you want to try to stop? It's almost impossible to
A lot
stop.
of weapons.
Yes.
This offense for Harrisburg.
As we mentioned, he was out most of the season.
He showed up in a big way here tonight for his team, Messiah Mickens. One-on-one coverage. Elias Koch in for the score. And no flags thrown. A 26-yard touchdown reception.
With a 26-yard touchdown pass.
26-yard touchdown pass. The Cougars here.
Wow. Their offense is impressive tonight. I mean, they are on fire tonight. Shank to Koch for the score. Edward Garcia in for the point after attempt for Harrisburg.
Oh, high.
Yeah,
Snap.
block.
Snap was way over his head.
But yeah, a block point after attempt.
Yeah, high snap.
High snap.
6:25 remaining in the first half. Harrisburg 20, Central York 10.
It's a positive special teams play for
There you go.
Central York.
Keep it to 10.
Harrisburg with the lead with 6:25 remaining before halftime. Harrisburg 20, Central York 10. Harrisburg getting set to kick off. I want to thank you for tuning in tonight to our District 3 6A matchup here from West Shore Stadium, the campus of Cedar Cliff High School.
Big shout out to Coach Singer here, part of the Sports Shooting Stars family. Tell you what, just feel the love here. I mean, Dew Jones, our producer, our founder, put out, hey, thinking about doing the game, can anyone step up and help us out? And within 24 hours, we had all these people that said, hey, I want to make this happen. I want to get the coverage out there for these young student athletes. Big shout out to all you guys. And, of course, they wouldn't do it if it wasn't for all you guys watching at home or in Bubba's basement, wherever you guys are.
Thank you for tuning in this Friday night to Sports Shooting Stars. Garcia, short kick, returnable.
Oof. Good hands, took a little bit of hit, but bounced right back up.
Josh Barr with a return.
Josh Barr with the return. Mayor Russell with the tackle.
Mayor Russell with the tackle for Harrisburg.
A return of 8 yards.
Central Panthers got the opening kickoff, received it, so you got to think, you got to put some points on the board here, knowing that the Cougars.
Well, their offense tonight's been on fire. Yes. I mean, they and really the only thing that's been stopping Harrisburg's been the penalty flags tonight.
Been quite a few.
But still with the lead, 20-10 over Central York. 6:20 remaining. Central possession, moving left to right on your TV screen. Nace back, looking to downfield, just no one open, and just throws it away. And for some of the viewers that may not be able to see it downfield, all his receivers are covered, and just does not want to force the ball in.
Smart play, getting it out there, because bad things can happen if you keep holding on to it, if you just let it fly.
Well, and we mentioned no turnovers so far in this game.
Coach Jerry Janchak, I was talking to him earlier this week in an interview, and they really talk about ball security. I mean, they work on it constantly. Only 3 turnovers on the entire season.
And I believe Nace only has 2 interceptions.
Correct.
Yeah.
And there's the one Legend Johnson fumble, and that's it.
Oh, under pressure, and down goes Nace. As he eludes the rush, but picks up a couple yards on that play, and a flag thrown.
See a little bit of frustration here at Brooklyn Nace. He comes over to the sideline. Doing everything he can here just to give himself a couple extra seconds. Harrisburg is going to go ahead and decline that there. They have a lot of confidence on their defense ahead.
Yeah, it brings up a 3rd down and 10.
Penalty against Central York. Penalty was declined.
Penalty declined. Motion penalty against Central. 3rd down. Under 6 minutes remaining. Nace under pressure just throws it away. Messiah Mickens in on the charge.
Brooklyn Mace's pass.
Yeah, the referee gave him a little hand getting him back up, but, I mean, so far here, defensive alignment for the Cougars. Well, and the entire defense, as you mentioned there's nowhere to throw the ball.
Yeah, brings out the punting unit. Jamin Ilgenfritz, the freshman punter, will get set to kick the ball off.
Backup quarterback as well.
Yes. Ooh, almost.
Lewis Dillard
falls on the punt.
Almost got the block punt there, and looked like he rolled into him a little bit there. No flag.
First down and 10.
And now we'll see Harrisburg's offense back out on the field. Full complement of timeouts, 3 timeouts, 5:42 remaining for Harrisburg.
Set up here at West Shore Stadium. Grab yourself a bite to eat here at halftime or into the second half. 50-50 tickets also being sold by the League for Youth, formerly the Darts House Youth Center Kids.
Well, we talked about the turnover battle here. If you're Central York, who's won that battle all season long, looking for one here.
Mickens finding the whole trip, being very patient.
Well, actually, Jayon Lewis, senior running back there.
Correction, yeah, Colin Garner in on the tackle.
Second down and 4.
Jayon Lewis, a senior, also backup quarterback, 5'11", 165 on the carry.
Brings up a second down. Back to carrying the rock. Oh.
Tell you what, he was heading out there far left.
That's Princeton Dent, P.J. Dent with the carry, and enough to move the chains.
And we mentioned he pretty much held down that running back position early in the season, over 1,000 yards.
Yes. Yeah, over 1,000 yards rushing.
You could see him. There was nothing there. He stopped dead in his tracks, turned upfield.
And Dent, a junior, he'll be back next year for the Cougars.
You would think he would be starting in that backfield once again.
No doubt about it. Under 5 minutes remaining before halftime. And how important is this for Central's defense to stop Harrisburg? Back to the running game. Dent out near midfield into Central territory with that carry. And so many weapons, Harrisburg. We mentioned Princeton Dent at the running back position, Messiah Mickens, Jayon Lewis with 2 touchdown receptions, Elias Koch with a score as well. Anchored by this big offensive line, and you can see it right in front of us.
Average 270 to possibly 285, somewhere in that range. Some big guys, and they know what they're doing.
Of course, this week, Kevin Brown making his announcement on the Pat McAfee show. A timeout called on the field.
Pat McAfee actually said that he is one of the best offensive linemen in the world. Yes. Pretty bold statement there by one of the top guys at ESPN and beyond.
Top-ranked players in the state of Pennsylvania. Kevin Brown will be going to Morgantown, West Virginia. His father, Rick Brown, an assistant coach for Harrisburg, played his college ball there, and his brother has an offer as well from West Virginia, and he's just a freshman. His brother,
amazing. Yeah,
Titus Brown.
I was told that there's another brother, even younger. Someone told me that possibly could be the best out of all of them.
A timeout on the field. Harrisburg in Central territory. The winner of this game will advance to states to play the winner of State College, the Baby Lions, hosting Pittsburgh Central Catholic tonight. Well, up in Happy Valley, the Baby Lions.
I was trying to find film of that game earlier. The double overtime win, 48 for the Cougars against those Baby Lions, 45. They might see each other again next week, depending how these.
How these things play out here tonight. Back to the running game. That's Mickens down near the 35-yard line. A bruising run
Kind of just bounced and spun right off the defender there.
Tackled by Ellie Johnson Jr.
Ollie Johnson Jr. in on the tackle on Messiah Mickens. Move the chains as the clock continues to tick. A new set of downs for Harrisburg. Back to the running game. Lowers his shoulders, Messiah Mickens.
Messiah Mickens with the carry.
With another carry.
By Colin Gurley.
And you have to feel Messiah Mickens is approaching the 100-yard mark in tonight's game.
Especially if you factor in some of those calls that, touchdowns that came back.
Brings up a 2nd down and 2. A favorable position to be in, and when you're on the offense in a 2nd down and 2, it really opens up a lot of options for you.
And options are the plenty on that Cougar side.
Play clock down to 5.
Oh, there it is.
Out. There's a ball. We talked about it. A fumble recovered by Central York. And the first turnover in this game.
Tell you what, exactly what you needed coming into the game. The Panthers only had 3 turnovers themselves, caused 23, and right there, now can they go ahead and capitalize on that gigantic turnover time?
Josh Barr from Central with a fumble recovery.
First down and 10 for the Panthers.
Now Central with the ball, set up on their own 25-yard line. Oh, big carry. Legend Johnson.
Stop made by Noah
Ewell with the stop. Heard the pads popping on that play. Brings up a 2nd down and 5, a 5-yard pickup. Nace looking downfield. Oh, picked off by Nace. That's Dent. Princeton Dent now. Back-to-back turnovers.
Tell you what, man, the running back there, defensive back, it was the right idea by Nace, just a little bit too high.
First down and 10 for the Harrisburg.
And that's Brooklyn Nace's 3rd interception on the season. And just like that, now we see Harrisburg back on the field with 2:03 remaining, 2 timeouts for Harrisburg.
We already mentioned the Cougars get the ball in the second half as well, so
they do to get, that's
to really make a statement
started,
here. Just 11 seconds here on the play clock. Cougars getting set up quick, down to 5.
Dent with a carry, sheds a blocker and picks up a positive yards there on that carry.
Yeah, once again, you took a -2-yard play and brought a couple yards to the positive.
3-yard gain.
3-yard pickup brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Yes, our producer just pointed out there, they might just look to air this thing out to number 1,
down
far
to 90
side
seconds and counting here. 2 timeouts remaining, and it looks like a timeout called by Harrisburg with 1:27 remaining in the second quarter. Harrisburg 20, Central 10. They're going to talk things over.
I'm going to give a shout out to the cheerleading squads here. Central York real close to us. Years past have done the YAI.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago
AA.
they had the Y.
Yeah,
I mentioned the championship, and they had it up at Spring Grove High School.
Big shout out to OSS Health, season-long sponsor once again here to.
We are back coming off the timeout. Harrisburg now down to one timeout.
Shank looking for it all. One-on-one coverage and a flag thrown, and intended for Jayon Lewis.
Pass intended for Jayon Lewis is incomplete. There's a flag on the play.
Looks like they got a little bit caught up as they were running down there, but flags galore.
Like that will be against Central.
Tell you what, sometimes you let it fly. Good things happen one way or another for the Cougars. It did right there.
Michael Shank Jr., 6'3", 180-pound junior for Harrisburg.
Pass interference, the call against Central York.
3 touchdowns tonight for Michael Shank Jr. New set of downs now for Harrisburg. Ball now set up on the 28-yard line of Central.
Oh, what a passing catch to number 5, Jayon Lewis. What a combination. Shank to Lewis, a 26-yard pickup. First down and goal now for Harrisburg.
The concentration that he has. He took a hit and went to the ground again.
The give to Dent, looking to churn those legs.
And he is down and brings up a second down and goal.
Stood up at the line of scrimmage by a host of Panther tacklers.
Second down and goal, ball on the 1-yard line for Harrisburg. And Dwayne Morgan looks like he jumped there literally over the line.
Offsides the call against Central York. Half the distance to the
Half
goal.
the distance to the goal.
Second and goal.
That'll be from the half-yard line now. That brings up a second down.
We talked about that size difference. I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't see something going straight up the middle here.
We saw that earlier from Shank.
Oh, Panthers do a good job.
A nice stop there. Shank looking to carry it in himself. Tackled Dwayne Morgan. Loss of one.
Third and goal.
Tell you what,
and Messiah Mickens coming in. And it's going to be the third and final timeout for Harrisburg with 21.5 seconds remaining. They're going to talk things over. Third down and goal. Ball now on the 2-yard line. And a nice defensive effort here by Central. It'll bring up a third down and goal. Harrisburg with the lead, 20-10. But Harrisburg knocking on the door for more here, Marcellus. The winner will secure the District 3 6A championship tonight. We'll make our way down on the field post-game for some interviews and who knows what else post-game, but stay with our broadcast.
Both coaches have trophies before. Janczak had one a few years back, but the last 4 have gone here to the Cougar Nation. And Coach Cal Everett, 5 in a row. He's going for a 7th overall.
Incredible.
Just 14 years at the helm there.
An incredible run for head coach Cal Everett of Harrisburg.
You mentioned that Catholic team out of Pittsburgh. Lost to them last year in the state finals, or semifinals. Close one.
I believe out in Altoona, Mansion Park. The give to Mickens, and he can walk in for the score. Messiah Mickens, 2-yard touchdown.
From 2 yards out. Touchdown, Harrisburg.
And Messiah Mickens on the board with that score. With 17.9 seconds remaining.
Tell you what, the Cougars doing exactly what they wanted to do in this first half. Hit them hard early and consistently. 26-10 now. Going for
the
two.
two-point conversion.
To attempt a 2-point conversion.
Shank, no.
No
Falls
good.
short.
No good. 17.9 seconds remaining in the first
And
half.
with 17.9 seconds to go here, the first half, Harrisburg 26, Central York 10. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game
To you.
Edward Garcia kicking off for Harrisburg.
Edward Garcia getting set to kick off.
Josh Barr, Brendan Smith, and Legend Johnson.
Central getting set to receive the kick. They'll have 2 timeouts, but only 17 seconds to work with here in the first half. Short kick. Brendan Smith with the ball and not going anywhere.
Jawan
Johnson with a tackle on Brendan Smith.
On the return for
Now
Central York.
11.3 seconds remaining before halftime.
First down and 10 for the Panthers. The ball spotted on their own 26-yard line.
Two timeouts for Central.
I want to see kind of what the thought process is here. Do they try to strike, or do they
Elias Koch standing at about midfield.
Yeah, you don't want to
the
just throw it up.
safety.
Nice to have a safety of that size,
Oh,
speed,
yeah.
and hands.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, Elias's position's a wide receiver, but on defense is a safety and play the position just as well. And that carry there by Central York's offense.
Legend Johnson, the ball.
Legend Johnson with the carry, 2-yard pickup.
Looks like a timeout here.
And a
Central
timeout.
Panthers.
Central with 1 timeout, 3.5 seconds remaining.
Probably draw up a play here. Or you'd think you'd just air it out, seeing if you can get another flag or somebody come down with it.
Downfield again, as I mentioned, Elias Koch set up at his about 40-yard line. And they're just going to hand the ball off.
Legend Johnson.
Still
Legend
1.5
Johnson with
seconds
the
left
carry.
here before halftime.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line.
We have a
First down and 10.
interview coming up here during the halftime with Jeremy Blunt, part owner of GCM Mechanical, GCM Built, and Rhino Excavating and Construction. Sure you stick around there for the halftime show.
And that's a final play of the first half.
Pretty much all
Brendan
Cougars
Smith
there
with
now.
the carry. Yeah, I mean, their offense
Brendan
good
Smith
as
with the ball
advertised here, and we've arrived at halftime with your score. Harrisburg 26, Central York 10. Pretty impressive performance so far from Harrisburg.
Yes,
Marcellus.
we kind of talked about that mentality of bully ball and Harrisburg versus everybody. They kind of came out with that chip on their shoulder right from the gut and from the jump. And 26-10, Panthers need to go only down 2 scores, 2 extra points, obviously. 2-point conversion. So
yeah, Jayon Lewis with 2 big touchdown receptions for Harrisburg. DeMarcus Murray for Central, their lone touchdown reception. Elias Koch with a 26-yard touchdown reception, and then Messiah Mickens just before halftime with a 2-yard touchdown run. All adds up to a 26-10 lead right now for Harrisburg as we've arrived at halftime here from West Shore Stadium on the campus of Cedar Cliff High School. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game
to you.
Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you.
Welcome back, sports fans. Todd Edwards, along with Marcellus Scott. Well, we have a special guest.
Yes, we do. And I tell you what, we got a lot of sponsors here today. My man here beside me is partner over 3 of our sponsors today. Jeremy Blunt, thank you so much for jumping on with us today. GCM Construction, GCM Mechanical, and Rhino Excavating. What all do you do? That's a lot going on there, buddy.
You got it, man. Yeah, GCM is our main construction company, and we started the other 2 companies to be able to complement what we do. We do a lot of commercial construction. We do retail centers. We've done a lot of work at Tanger Outlets.
Nice.
And we work for major brands like McDonald's, Dunkin'. We just opened the Raising Cane's in Mechanicsburg. So all of my companies have been a part of some of those builds. They also, the other companies also work for some other GCs as well. So, yeah.
That's quite a client list there. I think I've heard of McDonald's before. It's one of them, Tanger Outlets. Yes. So now talk a little bit. I know the company 91 was when it started, and now your dad bought it. And talk about that whole transformation.
Yeah, so our founder started doing some maintenance and repair work in McDonald's. Was also doing some residential builds, and eventually McDonald's was his focus. My dad was in the McDonald's industry. He was working for an owner-operator, and he had the opportunity to just come and be a part of GCM because he knew McDonald's, knew construction, and so my dad bought it. And the real cool story for GCM is the founder's original family members, his daughter and his granddaughters, are still in the company, and they're a part of the family business and looking to grow with us.
And you mentioned it's third generation.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about that. I mean, that's phenomenal.
Yeah, it's been fun to be, a part of the company with my dad, but also to involve the founder's family in the business and try to make sure that we honor everything that he set up and started and really build upon the legacy that we've got. So
that's awesome, man.
And you talk about the legacy and the foundation. What are some of those principles that you guys expound upon?
Yeah, so we always have this view that we want to have the mindset of our customer. So when we're doing construction, commercial spaces, we want to think like the business owners that we're working for. My dad comes from an operations background, so he's always thinking, for our customer, how are they viewing this construction project? How do we help make sure that they're making money, able to take care of their customers, and also to be able to take care of their employees? So one of the things that our companies are really good at is opening businesses faster than anybody else, because ultimately when you're down, when you're not making money, you're not able to pay your employees, and you're losing your customers. So it all has this major impact on business. So when we can open up a restaurant or a retail center faster than others with good quality, so you don't have to have maintenance issues down the road, I think that's what sets us apart.
It's a win-win for everyone.
Yeah.
So I believe we know some of your family members as well. Talk a little bit about the junior basketball player, your son there, and the York Suburban team coming up.
Yeah, my son will be a junior this year at York Suburban. Hopefully he'll crack the starting lineup this year. He's been known for being the gritty player, willing to take charges. I think he was almost averaging 2 charges a game last year, willing to put his body on the line. This year he's going to have to step up and be a little smarter, not draw as many fouls on himself. We've got a really strong team. We got 3 starters back. A lot of them were on your list of sports shooting stars. And then we're going to add a freshman. One of the other Strine brothers is going to probably be added to that starting lineup, and we've got some young kids that are looking to do pretty well on the bench. So
Strine brothers, they always can shoot, that's for sure. My gosh, yeah, I've seen I hate to say it, but he might be one of the best shooters in that family, and there's quite a few.
Yeah,
Dad and the brothers and all that stuff. So.
Yeah.
Well, we want to thank you for joining us, and you mentioned basketball season. That's just going to be around the corner here for everyone.
For sure. So how do we find out more about you? I know you guys are based out of the Mount Joy area. If someone wants to find out more about your company or companies, where do they go?
So we're at 1150 West Main Street, Mount Joy. We've got a little community room there that we rent out to the community. We want to be known as a community-based business, so that's part of what we're looking to do. We work for national brands, but really, we believe that all 3 of our companies can add value to local businesses because we're so driven for operations and making sure that we're turning projects over. So 1150 West is where we call home for all 3 of the companies right now. And people can stop in there. They can check us out on the web at gcmbuilt.com, rhinoexcavating.com, or GCM Mechanical. But serving local business owners is really what we do. And I think we're pretty good at construction and making sure that we're building relationships. So I love being at an event like this today. Everywhere I turn, hey, there's a local high school kid here watching this. I mean, we've got West York kids up here. We've got York Suburban kids. We got kids
Dover's
from all
right
over.
here.
Yeah, Dover. I love the aspect of community and investing back into the community. And I really appreciate all that Shooting Stars does to make this happen. It's pretty fun. If you've never watched them in action, I'm sitting here and I'm watching. They got 6 people up here trying to make all this production work. They're sitting on the bleachers just like the fans because they're so focused on bringing the game to you guys. So appreciate all you got.
Hey, somebody give me some tissues, man. That was beautiful, brother. Hey, thank you so much. We had a lot of sponsors today. You were 3 of them. Thank you, Jeremy, so much. And we'll be seeing a lot more of you. See a lot more of this game coming up here in just a little bit. Sports Shooting Stars.
We bring the games at you.
Greetings and salutations, sports fans. Coming to you live tonight, it's Todd Edwards, along with my broadcast partner, Dew Jones.
At GCM Mechanical, we understand the critical role HVAC and refrigeration systems play in running a business. We specialize in working closely with general contractors and local business owners. We got you covered with reliable maintenance, repairs, and new construction. When the pressure is on, you can count on us to deliver exceptional service and expertise. Trust GCM Mechanical to keep your systems running right. GCMmechanical.com.
Have you ever wanted to remodel your business?
Hey, sports shooting stars. Hey, sports shooting stars. Let me introduce you to Rhino Excavating. They specialize in demo, excavation, concrete, and underground utilities. If you are a general contractor, business owner, or homeowners, we've got you covered. Our team is dedicated to delivering quality and reliability on every project. So, when you think of excavation, think Rhino Excavating and Construction. We're here to dig your dirt one scoop at a time. RhinoExcavating.com.
Also, along with a lot of our corporate and company sponsors, we also have some personal sponsors for Central York tonight. We have Donnie and Linda Hendel. Effort and hard work pays off. Congrats, Central York. They want to support Central York in their quest to playing against Harrisburg. Donnie and Linda have a grandson by the name of Lake Hidner, who used to play for Central York in 2020, was part of that 2020 district championship team. And also want to give a big shout out to Sonia, Dodson, and Detson. Brooklyn, we are very proud of you. Big time supporters of Brooklyn. They've been coming out checking them out for years. They take a lot of pictures together. And they know we needed some funds to get this game on TV, and they helped us out. So big shout out to our personal sponsors. We appreciate that, along with our corporate sponsors.
And welcome back to the field.
Also would like to mention our Sports Shooting Stars Impact Player in honor of Warrior Gannon, As a Children Miracle Network kid, Gannon works tirelessly to champion the mission, attending fundraisers, teaming up with Penn State football players, and even selling his own artwork to support other CMN kids. His passion, generosity, and heart truly defines what it means to be a community shooting star. Just like a standout athlete lift their teammates, Gannon lifts the people around him, and Sports Shooting Stars is proud to spotlight him and his impact on the community. Big shout out to Warrior Gannon and also the Children Miracle Network. Very appreciative of that. And there's a game changer that's going to be mentioned in this game today. We're just waiting for that to happen. And as we said earlier, this game really is going to come down to a lot of the storylines we predicted. Who wins the trenches? The Cougars D-line comes in averaging over 270 pounds, while Central York's O-line is only averaging 230 pounds. And then also, both secondaries will be tested. Now, that hasn't happened too much yet for Harrisburg Cougars. Their secondary has been very solid, but Central York secondary has been tested quite often so far in this first half. I wonder if they keep going back to what's working and that recipe of success. And you know the Cougars have Elias Koch already has 1 touchdown, and also Lewis. And on the Panthers side, you had Smith, Brendan Smith, DeMarcus Murray, and Ryan Brown, who only combined for 4 catches so far with DeMarcus Murray having 1 touchdown. And also Harrisburg's run game versus Central York linebackers. Right now, the running backs for the Cougars, Dent and Mickens, are having their way so far in this first half, doing a great job of getting us some chunk yardage and keeping the Cougars coasting down the field. And right now, you have the Panthers linebackers, Jeremiah Hunter and Colin Gurley. And I know Jeremiah Hunter's coming back from injury, and we don't know what his percentage is right now, but he's out there playing, and he's playing hard. But as we can see it, the running backs for Harrisburg is doing exactly what they want to do in the game. Let's go to give you guys a quick update of some of the halftime scores around the league with Carter Scappa.
Yeah, thanks, Stu. All right, everybody, we have some scoring updates from around the District 3 and PIAA today. Southern Columbia leads Steel High in the 2A quarterfinal, 48-12. We got St. John Newman Goretti leads Trinity 16-7 in the 3A quarterfinal. Susquehanna Township leads Twin Valley in the 4A district championship, 21-20 at the half. LaSalle College leads Easton 28-0 in 6A. The winner of this game, the other game that's happening, Pittsburgh Central Catholic leads State College 34-7. The winner of this game will meet the winner of that game next week, probably in Altoona, I'm guessing. And then also in 5A, Bishop McDevitt leads Solenko 24-14 at the half. Those are all scores. We'll give you some throughout the rest of the game.
Yeah, thanks, Carter. We appreciate that. We know there's a lot of teams still playing in District 3 for a district championship. So this is very interesting. We know a lot of eyes are on this game here tonight. And we're only a few moments away from the second half. And I often say, Carter, when I talk to Todd, when I talk to Marcellus, it's all about second half adjustments. I believe, Coach Cal is coming in doing a great job for the Cougars. The guys are ready. Like I said, they're really knocking on the door, winning their 5th straight district championship, which is really unheard of in the District 3 bracket. But Central York also have Coach Yante, who does a great job of having halftime adjustments. We like to see what they have dialed up, and the fact that, Brooklyn Nason get the ball to some of his receivers, and the running backs get involved as well. We're going to pass the mics back to our commentators for tonight, Todd Edwards and Marcellus Gottwald.
Welcome back. You had Dude Jones there on the mic.
Tell you what, man.
Carter Scappa.
We want to
report.
Do a little run around some of these fans and say hi to some of the teams nearby. You got Dover here, West York here. Talk to quarterback's brother there for Harrisburg, Shank.
Cal Shanks, Jr.,
Yeah.
Brother.
Talking to his brother.
Brady Burt getting set to kick off here for Central, and we're getting set to kick off the second half. Harrisburg with the lead 26-10.
Wow.
Deep end over end kick. And a few years ago, Matthew Parker was here just last year, and Brady Burton, it seems to be no drop off at the kicking position here for Central York.
First down and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
The ball brought out the 20-yard line. Harrisburg, they look pretty formidable here tonight with their offense. And a huge offensive line anchored by Kevin Brown, the West Virginia commit.
I want to give a big shout out to the guys over there at Bob Route 4 at Dillsburg. I know they're watching 700 North US 15 at Dillsburg, a name you could trust. They have it all. Used, new SUVs and cars. Check them out. Full inventory online. Bob Route 4.
Here we go, back to the running game. Messiah Mickens, far side, 25, outside the 30-yard line, steps out of bounds. Messiah Mickens, who's seen limited action this year, and there's no drop-off with Messiah Mickens here. An impressive performance by Messiah, 11-yard pickup, first down, move the chains.
Kind of picked up right where they ended
Left
at
off
first.
in the first half, yeah, pretty impressive first half for Harrisburg. Looking for their 5th straight District 3 6A title. The pitch out, and in and out of the hands. Jayon Lewis.
Tell you what, that guy in the first
one way to stop.
Ooh. Well, the first half, Lewis does 2 touchdown receptions, and then a third. He had 3 highlight plays in that first half. As you mentioned, if he didn't have D1 offers before, he probably will after this game.
Exactly. 2 big touchdown receptions for Lewis tonight. Elias Koch in on the scoring along with Messiah Mickens. Brings up a 2nd down and 10 after the incomplete pass. Mickens right up the middle, near the first down marker.
Messiah Mickens, the ball carrier.
And just not speedy, but powerful back.
For Central York.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of an NFL player that he reminds me of because, I mean, he's got the whole entire package. Yes. That speed. We've seen some of his cutbacks earlier.
And patience, looking for the hole. We saw that earlier in the first half. And new set of downs now for Harrisburg. The pitch out to Lewis falls incomplete.
That's 2 now in this. 2. In this we mentioned it before. First half, he caught everything.
2nd down and 10.
Brings up a 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line of Harrisburg. Back to the running game, and Mickens into central territory, kind of hurdling. Looks like he jumped.
Looked like he kind of walked in on air there for a minute.
9-yard pickup by Mickens.
With the ball at midfield.
3rd down and 1.
Doing the Central Panthers thing there. They come up quick. And then
trying to maybe pull them off sides, but Central not biting. Now Lewis and Elias Koch near side for Harrisburg. The give to Mickens, 1st down and more, and a flag that may be coming back.
Mickens, the ball carrier. There is a flag on the play.
He just runs so downhill.
I mean, once he gets going, hard to bring down.
We talked about the different categories. Time of possession, Harrisburg has yardage. Harrisburg has the advantage. The only thing they don't have the advantage of so far has been the penalties.
Following the penalty,
yeah.
3rd down and 12.
Depending on what happens here today, Todd, when it comes to
the ball on their own 40-yard line.
Close games and stuff, Harrisburg's going to have to clean up the penalties.
Yes. I watched them earlier this year with CD East, and that seemed to be an issue in that game as well, penalties. But still, I mean, dominating performance offensively for Harrisburg. But one area, as you mentioned, they have to clean up as playoffs continue.
Princeton.
There we go.
Princeton did with the carry.
Bringing up a 4th down.
Yeah, 2-yard pickup, but we'll bring
Legend Johnson in on the tackle. 4th down.
I'm just looking here. Are they going to go for it here? Or are they going to try? Yeah. Look at this. Yeah, they could also do a squib kick. We'll see
they
what.
could. Yeah, we're
it
going to
looks
see
like you
what
might
they,
be seeing
yeah,
this.
They may. There it is, a quick punt. Takes a Harrisburg bounce down inside the 15-yard line.
Great play call there.
Yeah. Cal Shank Jr., nice punt.
1st down and 10 for Central York.
Yeah, now we'll see Central York for the first time this second half.
Shout out to Donnie and Linda Heindel, grandparents of Central York 2020 football player Lake Hinder. Thanks for your support here today, and appreciate you watching us here on Sports Shooting Stars.
Nace rolling to his right, looking downfield, just no one open, throws the ball out of bounds. And it's interesting to see the coverage that this defense of Harrisburg's providing. Just no one open downfield.
Yeah, just to remind you.
Want to force the ball in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Central Panther came in averaging 46 points per game. #1 in 6A in the state. Only 10 points right now. 9:07 to go in the 3rd.
Brings up a 2nd down and 10, ball on the 12-yard line of Central. Nace back. Nice play.
Great
by Legend Johnson.
Good play design there.
Yes.
You knew they were going to try to go up the middle, put some pressure on Brooklyn.
Move the chains for Central. 1st down.
Well, I think we saw the Cougars' first punt, and now we're seeing another 1st down here for Central. See if they can start getting some momentum here.
String together a couple 1st downs, move the ball downfield, another carry.
Think about it, if you can get down here and get a score.
Legend Johnson,
Only down 16 right now.
Yep. Plenty of time here in the second half.
Rashawn Wright in on the tackle for the Cougars. A gain of 2, 2nd down and 8.
Brings up a 2nd down and 8 for Central. Play clock down to 10. Nice throw and completion.
Brooklyn Mason's pass complete to
Ryan Brown.
There we go.
Jr. for his first reception in tonight's game.
I think I've heard that name before.
Yes.
I think he was on that state championship team there for the basketball squad. He's been playing ball since a freshman. Senior decided to come back out, play some ball.
Get it out. Get it out.
Delay handoff to Legend Johnson. Should be enough for a 1st down.
Tell you what, all that work that him and his family do in the offseason, you can see he lowered his shoulder and got that 1st down.
4-yard gain, good for a Central York 1st down.
New set of downs for Central York. Ball on their 38-yard line, under 8 minutes remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Nace back, looking downfield. Under pressure and goes down. Messiah Mickens.
Messiah Mickens with the quarterback sack.
With the sack.
A loss of about 6 on the play.
Loss of 6 on that play. Brings up a 2nd down and 18.
2nd down and 18 from the Central York 32-yard line.
As we approach the 7-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. Nace.
There you
moves
go.
the rush. He's going to keep it.
Great move. Ooh. We've seen a lot. He's done a lot of moves and only coming up with a couple yards, but
Brings up a third down. Trace Walker in on the tackle for Harrisburg. An 8-yard pickup.
Third down and 8.
Now it's a 3rd down and 8.
Central Panthers definitely need a play right here or a player to make something happen. 6:30 to go here in the third. Down just 16. One play can make a huge difference in this game right now.
Throws it away, and I know it may be difficult for some of the fans to see at home. There's just the receivers are being covered by this defense of Harrisburg. Just no one open.
And the defensive line is so big that
and they're coming.
Brooklyn's got to stand as tall as he can there just to even get that ball out.
One last chance to get your 50-50 tickets from the crew.
Brings up a
at
4th
Lakeport
down
Youth,
as
formerly
Jamin
House
Ilgenfritz
Center.
back out for Central to punt the ball away.
Number will be drawn later in this half.
Looks like Lewis Dillard back to receive the punt from Ilgenfritz.
Jamin Ilgenfritz to punt.
Takes a Central bounce on inside the 25-yard line.
The Ilgenfritz punt down by Josh Barr.
And we will see Harrisburg
37-yard
offense back out on the field with 6:03 remaining here in the third quarter. Harrisburg 26, Central York 10.
I know we mentioned it before, but want to give a shout out to Coach Stoner and that entire team there. Accountability for life, the AFL, doing a lot of awesome things there, not only for the York High players, but Central, Dallastown, Redline, Spring Grove, all those teams in the area. Programs like leadership development, tackling mental health. They have all kinds of recruiting prep, all year-round athletic training. AFL is there to help young people discover their purpose, stay on the right path, and prepare for bright futures. AFL.
Back to that running game.
Princeton Dent, the ball
Princeton
carrier.
Dent with the carry.
Tackled by Caden Sullivan.
And it's a nice 1-2 punch for this Harrisburg's rushing attack. Princeton Dent and Messiah Mickens keeps both backs fairly fresh throughout the game. And
I was interviewing Coach Cal Everett, and I said, what's the challenge of having those two guys? He said it's a good problem to have.
Exactly. Shank looking forward, one-on-one, Lewis. Oh, what a in and out of the hands of John Lewis. And for a moment there, I thought he caught the ball, but it popped out.
There is a flag.
But a flag thrown.
Well, we talked about it earlier. That first half, that young man, number 5, Lewis, had 3 of the best catches I've seen all season long.
Yep.
This second half had a couple that did not come in with, but he did his damage that first half.
Yeah.
Fouls on both teams. The penalties will
offsetting penalties.
Second down.
Replay. Second down. Brings up a 2nd down and 5 coming off the offsetting penalties. .5:21 remaining here in the third quarter.
Ooh,
Dent with the
man.
carry.
Excellent tackle
Maybe
there.
enough for the first down.
Dent, the ball carrier. 6-yard gain.
6-yard pickup. Move the chains for Harrisburg. A new set of downs.
3rd down and 1.
Well,
they were short. Brings up a 3rd down and 1.
knowing Harrisburg, they might go ahead and just air this out. They've done it in the – ooh. Looks like, yeah, they just...
We're awaiting word, here on a time.
Possibly a player had a little bit of a equipment malfunction, I was possibly told.
Makes sense, and now the clock resumes ticking here as we approach the 4:30 mark in the third quarter. Mickens being patient with his carry, and that's enough for the first down on that carry by Messiah Mickens.
Messiah Mickens with the carry.
And you have to wonder,
Derek
Marcellus,
Reed with
right
the
now,
tackle.
you have a 16-point lead
Two.
behind that huge
First
offensive
down,
line. Do you kind of
Harrisburg.
drain some time off the clock? And if you're Harrisburg,
Yep, and if you're the Panthers, man, if you can somehow
create
get your,
another.
exactly,
Yeah.
get your hand on one of those balls once again.
Mickens with the carry out near the 40-yard line.
Messiah Mickens, the ball carrier.
I know a lot of
Tackled
times
by
camera
Sullivan.
angles can make you look taller or skinnier or whatever, but when we were walking around at halftime there, Brown there, Kevin Brown is
had a chance to
as
see
big
it, yeah.
as advertised.
Exactly. Yeah, we'll be seeing him play Saturday, and my prediction we'll be seeing him play Sunday someday. Kevin Brown, offensive tackle, who recently this week committed to West Virginia University. Congratulations.
When Pac McAfee takes a half hour of his show to talk about you, I think you got a chance.
Mickens with the carry right up the middle on his feet. He's gone 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5. He can walk in. Messiah
Touchdown.
Mickens with the run.
Messiah Mickens, 60 yards, touchdown. Harrisburg.
60-yard touchdown run for Messiah Mickens.
Made it look easy there at the end, kind of slowed up for a second just to pop in the end zone.
Power running by Messiah Mickens with 3:08 remaining here in the third quarter. A point after attempt being set up here by Harrisburg.
Edward Garcia to attempt the extra point.
The point after attempt is no good.
Extra point kick is no good. 3 minutes and 8 seconds.
With 3 minutes and 8 seconds remaining, your score, Harrisburg 32, Central York 10. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you.
We wake up with the sun. We live in a place we're proud to call home. For us, it's knowing that those we help are neighbors, friends, family. As the leader in providing the best orthopedic care for our community, we come together to do our part.
We'll talk to your dad first and then say something real quick.
Edward Garcia to kick off for Harrisburg.
Giants, Super Bowl.
Edward Garcia getting set to kick off. Edward Garcia getting set to kick off for Harrisburg. Man, a nice return by Central York here.
Out of bounds near the 40-yard line.
Murray with the
Little
run
extra.
back, a little extracurricular activity there, far side between Central and Harrisburg.
Give a shout out to our friends there, OSS Sports Medicine. Todd, they seem to be with us every single year, every
yes,
single game. Tell you what, And I've made the statement before, I've been to OSS as a patient several times. They've always put me back in the game.
Following the kickoff return, first down and 10, Central York, the ball on their own 38-yard line.
Central will set up on their own 38-yard line here with 3:03 remaining in the third quarter.
Oh, high snap. Nace is just going to have to fall on it.
Looked like he was going to.
I've been noticing a lot of those snaps throughout the game. He's been able to contain not that particular snap and falls on the ball. Clock continues to run. It'll be a second and forever now on this play. Second and 28.
Under pressure. Complete to DeMarcus Murray.
Brooklyn Aces pass.
Man, got a big chunk of that back right there on one play.
And they're going to need those type of plays to get back into this game.
13-yard gain.
A huge third down here for Central Panthers. Third and 14. You almost feel like you gotta start making it happen on this one.
Some movement there along the defensive
encroachment against
Harrisburg.
Fans, get those 50-50 tickets ready. The crew from Link 4 Youth currently in the press box counting.
I want to shout out Sonia, Destin, and also Dawson as well. Some of the personal sponsors, Fairview, Early Learning, and Community Center, Basil Insurance.
Basil, another longtime sponsor from Sports Shooting Stars.
How about our friends at S3 Performance Training, man?
Another longtime sponsor.
John Turpek.
Ron Johnson and company.
Love those guys.
Just throws it away.
Brooklyn Aces pass incomplete.
Fourth down and 9 now for Central. And it looks like it's 4-down territory for Central York as their offense stays out on the field.
You got to get him out when the ball moves.
See if you just try to draw up a. Oh, here we go. Going deep.
Under pressure, brought down.
Going to be shy, though.
Yeah, he's going to fall short of the first down.
Brooklyn Ace, the ball carrier.
You can kind of sense the Harrisburg fans over there.
Yeah, you can hear it from this side. Yeah, there's
still a lot of time left in the game.
First down and 10, Harrisburg.
Minute 13.
Downs. Harrisburg now will have the ball in Central territory. And you mentioned it. I think that Harrisburg fan base can kind of sense it right now. And we still have a minute 13 left here in the third quarter.
Yep.
Dent with the carry down inside the 45-yard line. And if you're Harrisburg right now, you may be content just to pound the rock behind that huge offensive line, pick up some yards, milk the clock right now. You have a comfortable lead, 32-10 right now, as we're inside the final minute here in the third quarter. Kevin Brown out there with his brother, number 33, Titus Brown, freshman.
We have a special interview coming up here at the end of the quarter. Oh, boy.
Dent with a carry, looking for running room down near the 30-yard line. That's Princeton. Dent with the carry.
Tackled by Darren Reed. 14-yard carry First down and 10 Cougars. The ball spotted at the Central York 31-yard line.
Coming
and
up
that
here.
may be the final play of the third quarter as Harrisburg's going to head to their sideline.
Well, Todd, I think we're going to slide right over here to our next door neighbors right beside us. Start with the dad here, Coach Jesse Ferber, West York. First of all, you have several sons. We're going to start with the quarterback, the Sports Shooting Stars Division II Player of the Year. Talk a little bit of how proud you are of your son winning that big award by Sports Shooting Stars.
Very proud. Had a great season as a sophomore. Did a lot of good things. West York, great season overall as a team. Offensive line really gave him time. Receivers made plays. And just an overall great season for Jensen and West York.
Well, not one of the, actually, your son here, Jackson. Jackson, you were one of the players that were on that team that was 0-10 or 0-11. Coach Ron Miller told me not one time did you guys lead, not even for a second. Then came back that next season, started out 2-0, beat Red Lion, finished with something like a 8-3 or something. What was it?
9-3.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, talk about what that transformation and being part of that Bulldog Nation that went from that turnaround.
Yeah, right. So basically, like everyone just bought into what we were trying to succeed and accomplish. So like that off season, going into my junior year, like we got to work and we trusted the coaches and we trusted each other, and we really bought into that 1-0 and just kept working.
Shank looking for it all. Koch in the end zone. That's a touchdown. Just like that. Elias Koch.
Again, a flag on the play.
Flag in the end zone.
They try to sort out exactly what just happened.
Pass interference.
Oh, it's coming
All
back.
that
once
excitement
again.
for naught. Yes, it's coming back.
Well, here, Jackson, we'll finish this up real quick. So what's next for you now? Is that you're about to graduate?
Yeah, I'm about to graduate. Just gonna play some lacrosse in the spring and head up to Shippensburg and get my 4 years in.
Awesome,
man.
Yeah. Best of luck to everything, man, and dogs up, as Coach Miller always say, 1-0. And yeah, keep doing what you're doing. Best of luck at the lacrosse season.
Thank you.
Jackson Ferber there.
Jackson Ferber in the house, his dad. Jesse Ferber, West York in the house here amongst Dover. Yeah,
Dover here. We had York Suburban.
Suburban.
Oh.
Deuce.
With the tackle.
Dwayne Morgan.
Dwayne Morgan.
Yeah, Dwayne Morgan, number 2, making some plays there on the defensive side. And a second and forever now for Harrisburg.
28 from the Central York 49-yard line.
Just underway here in the fourth quarter.
Steps back.
Complete far side to Lewis.
Junior's pass completed to Jayon Lewis.
Jayon Lewis with the
Tackle made by
reception.
Doug Lair.
Brings up a third down.
Gain of 11 yards.
11-yard
Third down
pickup.
and 14. Fans, your winning 50-50 number 124-224. That's 124-224. If you are the winner, please come to the press box to claim your $309. 124-224. Please come to the press box.
Third down and 16 now for Harrisburg.
Right up the middle.
Dent with the carry.
Princeton Dent, the ball carrier.
Clock continues to tick as come up on the 10-minute mark. Brings up a 4th down for the Cougars.
Haven't seen too many 4th downs for the Cougars. I mean, there's a few, but not many.
Not many in this game, and it looks like they're going to keep their offense out on the field. Complete 1st down. To who else? Jayon Lewis, far side.
Junior's pass completed to Jayon Lewis.
And Jayon Lewis having a phenomenal game tonight.
Gosh.
You know, I think a lot of focus at the wide receiver position, maybe on Elias Koch, but Jayon Lewis has stepped up big for his team tonight. Big 4th down reception, 2 touchdown receptions, and a new set of downs for Harrisburg as we are under 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Dent with the carry.
Good tackling there by Central York.
Princeton Dent, the ball carrier.
And with each 1st down, you average about 2 minutes off the clock, give or take. And right now, time's not on the side for Central, down 32-10 as we approach the 9-minute mark.
No rush here for the Cougars. Just let it tick.
Yeah, play clock down to 3. And maybe a delay of game. Yeah, it's going to be a
flag on the play. Again, that winning 50-50 number.
Yeah, delay of game called on Harrisburg.
Well, we talked about all the people sitting around us. One of our sponsors is right in front of us, too. Harriet Gray, Central York supporter. Gray Concrete to go. Concrete made easy and your way. 2035 Mill Creek Road, Dover, PA. Call 717-577-3520. GrayConcrete2go.com.
Brings up a 2nd down and 15 for Harrisburg. Shanks going to have to eat the ball. Like a bit of miscommunication between he and running back. Brings up a 3rd down and 18. Loss of 3 on the play.
Harrisburg band, one of the best in the area. Man,
they rock it out. I mean, I've had the pleasure of hearing them a few times.
3rd down and 18.
Brings up a 3rd down and 18, down to 4 on the play clock. They give to Mickens as the flags are thrown, coming in from all directions.
Messiah Mickens, the ball carrier.
Glad they got the helmets on. All those flags coming, somebody could get hurt.
Flags on the play.
All right, fellas, good to see you.
Take care. See you guys. Take care, man. West York Bulldogs.
All right.
Yep.
Holding the call against Harrisburg. That penalty has been declined.
Holding call against Harrisburg. Penalty declined. Brings up a 4th down. Ooh. And it looks like the offense of Harrisburg is going to stay out there on the field.
I tell you what, I think they could be 4th and 50, and they'll go for it. They have a chance. I mean, throw it up, run it down the gut. They got weapons on top of weapons.
They do, and behind a huge offensive line.
Plenty of time.
Oh, and just short hops it down near the goal line.
Looks like Lewis he had open, just a little short.
The pass was intended for Jim Lewis.
Turnover on downs. Central now with the ball with 7:08 remaining. A full complement of 3 timeouts. Down by 22 points right now, Central.
We got Dude Jones here, our producer, just popped down beside us. Dude, what's your thoughts on this football season, I should say, not only today?
Well, I think it was a great football season for Sports Shooting Stars. We covered about 13 games this year. Had a lot of fun. We did the York Rose Bowl as well to start our season off. We featured a couple York High games, a couple Central York games, Eastern York, West York, New Oxfords, and right now getting a chance to film here at the district championship is always a good. It's always a good thing. And I also want to give a lot of credit to the Harrisburg Cougars. Their fan base, the organization, the winning culture. Coach Cal, man, that's so difficult. There's so much to come along with coaching, a team like Harrisburg. And he always has the guys buying into his program, his way of thinking. They're on their way to winning 5 straight district championships, which is almost unheard of in today's world.
Yeah.
You mentioned their fan base, too. Sean Lee's mom, I reached out to her with the interview I did with Cal Everett. Sent it to her. She sent it to all these different groups in that Cougar Nation. I mean, they really always give Sports Shooting Stars a lot of love, and big shout out to that fan base, and of course the Panther fan base.
We may have to make our way to Severance Field some Saturday. They play their home games at historic Severance Field. Beautiful venue. Jamin Ilgenfritz in the backup quarterback. Nace went off for one play. Now Nace looks like he'll be back.
I'm going to give some credit also to DeMarcus Murray. DeMarcus Murray is one of those wide receivers we mentioned in the beginning of the game, part of our pregame schedule. Our pregame interviews about how well he was going to do in this game. He has about 5 catches. He's doing well out there so far. And as you said, Jamin Ilgenfritz is back out there replacing Brooklyn Nace, the all-time leading touchdown thrower for a quarterback for Central York. He's getting his first time in a district championship game.
Nace eludes a pass rush.
And there's DeMarcus again. That's a little dancing going on.
That's DeMarcus Murray with the reception.
Even Central York, they can keep their head high. They have always, been a very competitive ball club. The last couple of years, they were in the semifinals of the district of the District 3 finals. Today, they made it to the district championship.
Nace back, looking under pressure, just has to unload it. All the receivers covered downfield. And a flag thrown late.
Flag on the play.
Right there, Brooklyn Nace, the quarterback, was scrambling a little bit. Saw a couple wide receivers open, but then again, you had those big linemen for Harrisburg running you down. It's kind of hard. It blocks your vision on the field.
Intentional grounding called.
Wow, looks like just checking the comments here that Bubba's Basement, over 20 people down there watching Sports Shooting Stars in this big District 3 6A championship.
Harrisburg with the lead, 32-10.
The penalty is 5 yards from the spot of the foul and loss of down. Second down and long.
Ryan Brown Jr. with a reception.
There he goes, RB.
The pass is completed to Ryan Brown.
A lot of Browns in this stadium here playing on both sides.
16 yards.
16-yard pickup.
We mentioned Dude Jones earlier. Dude, you've been to the state championship watching one of your sons earlier. Now you're back watching another. What's that like?
Oh, it's a lot of fun, man. Like I said, I think these guys put a lot of work in to get this far. And like I said, that's an accomplishment in itself because, one team has to win, one team has to lose. And I just appreciate the effort, the commitment, and the consistency to get you that far. In 2020, my son, Karan Brown, was on that Central York team that won district championship. And then they also went to the state championship, so that was a lot of fun. And I'm fortunate enough to have a younger son, which is RB Brown, in a district championship game right now playing. So, it's a lot of fun, man. Like I said, I'm very blessed in that aspect. And shout out to them though, man. Like I said, it's the hard work they put in.
Yeah, and of course we already mentioned about Ryan Brown Jr., part of that state championship basketball squad for the Panthers.
Plenty of time flushed out of the pocket. Nace, just no one open downfield, just has to throw it away. And that was 4th down. And a turnover on downs. And Harrisburg.
Well, we mentioned it earlier, but the Cougar Nation over there is starting to feel it. Every second ticks away. Just 5:34 to go in the 4th.
At the Central York 42-yard line.
But as we mentioned, there's nothing that the Panthers have to put their head down or be ashamed of. I mean, this was a historic season for them, and coming here 11-1, only loss coming from
out of state to Archbishop Hoban in Ohio, a prep school who annually has players going to the Ohio State, top defensive back going to USC.
And you see a blend a little bit of the starters out there along with some reserves for Harrisburg Cougars. You have Elias Koch out there, number 1.
Kevin Brown still out there on the right tackle spot as well.
Getting some of the younger guys the opportunity to get some plays and enjoy this moment, as it's pretty much written on the wall that, Harrisburg's going to walk away with a victory tonight.
Their 5th straight district title. Just an incredible feat by Harrisburg, and the winning continues for a program, the top program in District 3 in 6A, Harrisburg Cougars.
Well, we just
and
mentioned
they've showed it tonight. They are as good as advertised.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. I mean, their only true test this year came to State College, that double overtime win, 48-45. And it looks like, based on scores I saw earlier, they might have a chance to avenge their loss from last year to that Pittsburgh Catholic squad.
Central Catholic, up leading State College right now. Have not gotten a final score on that, but they had the lead in State College against the Baby Lions.
Also want to remind the fans that we are in basketball season, and we're going to be filming a lot of basketball games this year. Was very fortunate last year. We're filming the PIAA county championship games last year. We should be back again this year for those games. Should be a lot of action in basketball this year. I'm very looking forward to it. We had several teams from the PIAA compete in districts last year. I think it was a record-setting of about 5 teams won championships at the District 3 level from the PIAA.
Nothing better going to those from the Giant Center like we did.
Well, the districts will be held at York College next year.
Okay.
The York College Wolf Gym will host the districts.
Juwan Johnson, the ball carrier.
Jawan Johnson with the carry.
Tackled by Ellie Johnson Jr.
Right here, Carter Scabba, the Scabba report. 42-21 right now. Central Catholic
with the commanding lead over the Baby Lions of State College, which look to be playing Harrisburg next week.
Harrisburg, it was a close one last year when those two teams battled each other in the state semifinals. I know Coach Cal Everett wants that rematch.
Yeah. To be determined on a date and location, and of course awaiting final scores for this evening.
Learn how to do that now.
Juwan Johnson with the carry.
Juwan Johnson with the carry, getting in.
A gain of 9.
A 9-yard pickup.
Good for a first down.
Another first down for Harrisburg.
As the chains move, first down and 10 Cougars.
I tell you what, Marcellus, and also Todd, moving forward, I'm going with Harrisburg to take it all. I know they're probably going to eventually meet up with LaSalle, but again, I am a fan of Harrisburg, and I love Central York as well. But I'm a fan of Harrisburg and their culture, and this is how they go about things. They take care of business. They're gritty, they're physical, they get in your face a little bit, but they're classy, and they know how to win. And they get all their guys involved. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big shout out to them. But moving forward, Harrisburg is going to capture their 5th straight district championship, and we wish them nothing but good luck. And at the state level, I'm going for them at the state level. I want them to take it the whole way and go as far as they can go.
I'd like to echo that. Yeah, Cal Everett, coach is just, when I talk to him, all he does is win. And my gosh, this will be his 7th District 3 6A championship.
And 15 seasons at the helm at Harrisburg. An incredible record and accomplishments.
I mean, that's a resume that's almost probably never going to be touched again when you think about football. The District 3 at the 6A level, like I said, just incredible, man. Like I said, they breed football players over there. And like I said, and also, if you are a good football player in the Harrisburg area, you want to go to Harrisburg and be a part of that tradition. Yes. You don't want to just go to any school, and be the workhorse, as you can say, for a school. You want to be a part of a committee that gets busy and plays in these meaningful games like the district championships and the state level. And that's what you get from Harrisburg. They don't have to recruit. There's people that just want to go there.
Well, yeah, and Micah Parsons, Micah Parsons did that exact thing. I know he was at a different school, transferred in, wanted to be part of this culture, and it really paid off more ways than one for Micah Parsons.
I want to tell the fans, we don't know exactly how they're going to do the awards at the end. We're going to try to stick around for the awards. At least capture the awards. We may get some interviews. We don't know how that's going to go, but we're definitely going to, congratulate Harrisburg Cougars on a great victory here tonight, and also give a lot of love to Central York. Like I said, they ran into a formidable foe, and that's the Harrisburg Cougars, man. 1K, as they like to call themselves, and like I said, they showed that they're one of the top teams in the state again this year. And, we want to thank all the fans that tuned in as well tonight. We did have some difficulties with the audio. We had some difficulties with the visuals as well, which hardly never happens for us. But, sometimes that's what goes on in certain areas that we film. But, I'm very happy that we had the opportunity to come here. Big shout out to the ADs here at Cedar Cliff. I was going to say West Shore Stadium.
Redland as well. They share the stadium. So Redland were showing us the booth and really brought the red carpet out for us. And big shout out to both Cedar Cliff and Redland schools.
Yeah, very appreciative of them as well. And I also want to say thank you to the crew, man, for the football crew, for the Sports Shooting Stars, man. You guys did a great job this year. Todd, Marcellus, you guys were everywhere. If we didn't have a game, which is very rare, I still see you guys doing interviews. Todd at volleyball games, at Penn State. He's pushing it, man. He has a doppelganger. I'm pretty sure it's more than one Todd going around. And I think that's a secret that nobody knows, that there's freaking two Todds walking around, man.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Sorry. Don't be surprised if later on tonight you see Todd somewhere else.
Right.
Covering
at a volleyball game.
District playoff games from around the area, yes.
He's probably at that state game right now. Central.
Yes. Central Catholic and State College.
Yeah, but I can't thank you guys enough for everything you did this year. Like I said, from promoting online to the interviews to just going to the games and just being active in the community. Like I said, we're staples now in this, 717 area, Central Pennsylvania. They expect to hear Marcellus. They expect to see Todd. You guys do a great job. Want to give a big shout out.
There's a score in. Touchdown.
And that's another
Jawan
score.
Johnson. At 11 yards.
Harrisburg.
JJ.
Also want to give a big shout out. Great score. Like I said, that gives the Cougars a 38-10 lead over the Panthers. Just want to finish up. Big shout out to Carter Scappa as well. Does all our stats. Helps out with a lot of the flyers. Tons of research. I often say he does as much as YDR does. They have a whole team and staff, and Carter does that just by himself, with the stats and just knowing what the players are expected to be this year. And we look at our preseason picks, and then we look at YDR, York Dispatch, or even during the season, and he's right on the money with everything, man. So big shout out to him, as well as Belinda Morales. She's always behind the camera. She's behind the camera tonight. She's doing a great job. Like I said, there's a lot going on the field and where we're at, because we're right here on the stands with the fans. So sometimes you might miss one or two things, but we're right on top of it. And like I said, football season's right around the corner. Big shout out to Brian Singer, Brandy Shope, Ashley Edwards, and like I said, give these guys a lot of credit. It's been a great game so far, and Harrisburg came here and just handled business.
Well said, man. Well said. And we got to one more time give some love to these sponsors: GCM Mechanical, OSS Sports Medicine, Bob Ruth in Dillsburg, Gray Concrete to Go, GCM Built, Gray Concrete Construction, S3 Performance Training, Strength, Speed, Stamina, Barley Snyder Attorneys at Law, Rhino Excavating and Construction, Erie Instruction, Fairview Early Learning and Community Center, Donnie and Linda Heindel, Sonia, Destin, and Dawson. Of course, AFL, Accountability for Life, and our friends at Basil. How about the Basil shout out they gave us today on social media?
Oh yeah, that was a lot of love there. Really appreciate that. And also our sponsors here tonight. You can see their contact information at the lower third of our screen. That's their logo. How to contact them. They're all local. Like I said, insurance agency, Accountability for Life, as you said, mechanical, excavating, construction. Barley and Snyder, which is a law group. You know, there's so much to offer there. And we want you guys to keep reaching out to them.
Brendan Smith with the return at the 20. Smith trying to find some open space.
Brendan just danced around a little bit.
Down to 5.
About 5 seconds ago on the clock. And one other thing I want to shout out. I don't know if you guys can hear, but Harrisburg Cougar, their marching band and their band is something else. I mean, they keep the party rocking. I know, Marcellus, you love music, man, so you have an ear for it. And they keep the band rocking. They have so much energy over there. You wouldn't know if they were down or up because they're never like turning down. And like I said, the football players just respond to that. And it's a lot of energy between the band and the football players. And, you know, like I said, it's just wonderful to see how they're so in sync with each other.
Yeah. On the money. That will do it.
That should do it, yes. The final. Your score from West Shore Stadium, Harrisburg 38, Central 10. Congratulations to your District 3 6A champions, the Harrisburg Cougars.
2025, the 5th time in a row for Coach Cal Everett and squad. Hats off. We're going to go down to the field, try to get some more coverage for you. Please stick around. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars.
We bring the game to you.
And don't forget, fans, the finals are coming up December 5th and 6th at Chapman Field on the campus of Cumberland Valley High School. Again, congratulations to Harrisburg. And fans, thank you for attending tonight's game. Please stand by for the awards presentation to Harrisburg, our District 3 6A champions.
Oh, no. You want to? Okay. You ready for this?
Although tonight I count.
right, here we are, man. Fresh off a victory, the 5th in a row, 4th for you. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, it is.
Elias Koch right here, D1 prospect, going to the Rutgers, man. How's it feel to not only get your 4th district title, but moving on now to state?
The state right here. Let's go.
Yeah.
Man,
Get over here, bro.
feels great, you know. Like you said, we got 4, you know. Me and him got 4. And now we're going to states, you know, we're not done. You know, job is to get the state chip, get that ring. But yeah, we're not done yet. We're not done.
Well, I got to tell you, man, I'm watching the Pat McAfee show, and he goes, look, his face and his hair make him look like Captain America. He's a chiseled god, a statue of a man, one of the best offensive linemen in the world. Dude,
appreciate it.
That's what
I know.
That's what he said.
I know. I mean, it was crazy. It was surreal. I love Pat. I mean, his show's awesome and blessed to be a part of it.
Man, what kind of week are you having with that happening? Dominant performance here tonight on the field, but I know you're not done yet. Is that correct?
Yeah, we're not done, but this week has been absolutely electric, and next week is going to be too. We're going to get our get back.
Elias, a big touchdown reception. Talk about your performance tonight.
I did pretty good. I feel like I could do better. You know, it's always improvement for you. Yeah, I think I did good, but we played good as a team, defense and offense. You know, it's not always about me or J. Lou or the quarterback. It's always about a team, and we did good as that.
You poured it on offensively. Your partner there, Kevin. Talk about how special this week's been for you. First, West Virginia, and then the 5th straight district title.
Yeah, I mean, super
guys.
special. I mean, it was surreal. I mean, it still hasn't hit me. It was awesome.
Well, I can tell you, I don't know if it's the camera angles. He looks probably bigger than me. We're about the same size. But tell you what, you guys go soak this up, and we're rooting for you guys, man.
Absolutely.
We want you guys to get this.
I appreciate it.
Coach Cal Everett, man, what a program. And, yeah, man, soak it up. Go do this thing.
Congratulations, Elias.
Wait, can we get a picture real quick?
Time. Oh, yeah, let's get this pic with these guys here.
Two of the many superstars. Cougars, go get them, man. Best of luck.
Yep.
Well, yeah, let's see who else we can grab here.
Mickey, let's get Messiah. Do you have a minute? Talk to us. Come on down. Yeah, come on. Messiah Mickens. Good. Todd Edwards here, Sports Shooting Stars. Messiah, if it wasn't from the running back position, the defensive end, talk about this game tonight.
Honestly, I would just say my line did a beautiful job. We just watched a lot of film, and when you watch a lot of film, you're prepared for a lot. So, honestly, we just knew what was going on, so we just knew how to capitalize.
Big time running and very patient, looking for the holes. Talk a little bit about that, just trying to find the holes and just powering through.
That's just trusting my off-season work. Me training with Lance and Jawan, guys that been there, done that. So just me trusting what I did in the summer and just putting it to use now.
And for you, 4 straight District 3 titles, how important is that? How special is that?
That's a blessing. Just me leaving my high school mark, and me just getting prepared for the next level, for sure.
Talk about the next level next month. You have that decision. Talk a little bit about that and how excited you are for that next step.
You know, a lot of stuff happened since Coach Franklin got fired. But that didn't stop anything. So me just finding a new home, and that's going to be announced December 3rd. So.
Oh, yeah. Follow him on Instagram, Messiah Mickens. Big decision, December 3rd. Congratulations. Any other questions on your end?
No, I just want to say, man, it was an honor calling the game, and I was trying to figure out what running back that you remind me of that plays on Sundays. And you know what? I think you're your own breed, man, and I really think you're going to be playing on Sundays. I'm going to go ahead and put it out there, but I know you got a big game coming up next weekend. Go get them, brother. Best of luck. We'll see if we can get our picture with you real quick.
Yeah, let's get a Messiah Mickens here. All the best.
Go get him, man.
Oh, we appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Thank you again. Yep. Messiah Mickens, top running back in the state of Pennsylvania, and I tell you, we're just one star after another here.
Let's go. Let's see if we got somebody else real quick.
We can here. Oh, no thank.
Yeah. I'm warm.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think he's going to try, yeah. Derek, you got a minute? Yeah, come on over. Hey, Derek, hey, we saw you. I know. Yeah, Todd Edwards. We'll move here a little bit closer to the camera. Derek Brown, hey, we represent everybody at fair and balanced coverage. I know you're a junior. Talk about how special this District 3 title is for you.
No words, sir. No words, really. Just a special team, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, you're part of it, and you're making your own way out there. 5 Division I offers. Talk a little bit about that. How special?
It's just a blessing. Putting the time and work for it, so I feel like I deserve it.
That's awesome. Well, you showed it out there on the field tonight, and now you're going to the States. How special is that for you? And
that's another blessing. We put in the work all off season and during the season. No days off.
And it shows. I mean, and your effort out there on the defensive side as a linebacker, it just showed through tonight in an impressive performance. And now what? Pittsburgh Central Catholic's up next.
Yes, sir. And like last year, that was a dogfight. We're expecting nothing much, but better.
No doubt. Marcellus, anything on your end?
I just want to, just hearing your answers right here, I want to ask you, how important is it to have that family, behind you and the coaching staff and anybody you want to shout out?
Shout out my backer coaches, Coach CB, Coach Danny, and my dad. Nothing but love and support. Even when I'm wrong, they still make me right.
Well, that's well said, man. I know the future is bright for you, man. And hey, best of luck revenging that loss from last year. Go get them.
Go get them. Get a state championship here, the District 3. Derek Brown, all the best. Junior linebacker for Harrisburg. Yeah. Great performance tonight by Derek Brown. Okay, well, I think we're being told we're going to wrap it up. It's great talking to the players out here.
This is awesome. Yeah, and hey, just
Greetings and salutations, sports fans. Coming to you live tonight, it's Todd Edwards, along with my broadcast partner, Dew Jones. Sports Shooting Stars, we bring the game to you.
become a sponsor? Well, reach out to Sports Shooting Stars. We have sponsorships available game by game or all season long. Get involved with the #1 sports media company in Central Pennsylvania. Sports Shooting Stars.
Thank you for tuning in tonight, sports fans, and also thank you to our sponsors tonight. Sports Shooting Stars. We bring